Good morning, hello, and welcome to this show, this date in history, also known as TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred to date in years past, both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things that we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information, of course, come from the smart device application Today in History. What happened today in history?
Historical calendar.
And on thisday.com.
Yep, the website. For links to those sources, the music, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am A.O. Xander, and I am joined by...
I am Scott.
I am Who is Alice?
What's your name, me? We have Ghostfires. Anyway,
Ghostfires. Sorry,
yep.
I said Mikey. I apologize.
No, that's alright. I thought you said me. I'm like, yeah, of course you're
no,
you.
I said
What's
Mikey.
your name?
I said I'm Mikey.
Alright, well, anyway, we will probably be joined by the I can't even remember my dad's nickname. The machete? No, Meat Cleaver. Meat Cleaver. And
Meat Cleaver.
Remember Meat Cleaver.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Welcome.
I'm Meat Cleaver.
Welcome to the show. Today
Hi,
is...
Dad.
Hi, Dad. Yeah, you're the server dad. You know?
There you go. I'll take it.
Yeah. Today is Sun's Day, also known as Sunday, September 4th, 2022. Who wants to start us off today in the year 422?
I guess I will.
Alright.
422, Saint Boniface I ends his reign as Catholic Pope.
I wonder if he died or if he stepped down or something.
Good question.
His reign.
Why are you out of breath?
I don't know.
Huh. He died in December 1418. So I guess he, okay, so it says here his election was disputed by the supporters of Eualius until the dispute was settled by Emperor Honorius. So it sounds like he was forced to resign. So,
Yep.
that's interesting. Never heard of that
Back
before,
in
but...
the day.
Ooh,
Yeah.
look at the headline there.
Yeah, oh yeah, well we've been talking about this for, this is like the third time this has popped up, so I don't even know anymore what is the actual fall of this, but go ahead, Scott.
Alright. Also, 476, Romulus Augustulus, last Western Roman Emperor, abdicates after forces led by Addisower invade Rome, traditional end of the Western Roman Empire.
Yeah, as I've said, this is the third time within a week that it's been the fall of the Western Roman Empire, so, like, you know, it says here traditional end, but, like, there's other technical ends, so, like, let's just say that this is the month of the end, you know?
476, they're in the neighborhood. Let's applaud.
Yeah, yeah. Uno mas, senor.
Okay, so jumping up to 1609, navigator Henry Hudson is the first European to discover island of Manhattan for September the 11th.
Well, it was September 11th, so it was either this date
or
the 11th. Which, that would be very interesting if it was the 11th of September in 1609, because that date is really significant to Manhattan many years later. So,
right.
Yeah, man.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm showing a continuance of that sanatorium for tuberculosis right here. While I'm passing by, so.
Mr. Ghost was going to say something. What's up?
On this day in 1781, Los Angeles was founded.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look
The
at you.
Spanish settlers laid claim to what became Los Angeles, now the second most populous U.S. city, home to Hollywood.
Wow.
Today in 1781. I don't know if
So
that was
That's
appropriate.
very
huge.
appropriate. Dude,
Good
like...
catch. Good catch.
Very good catch. Like, you're doing you just did something that, like, I'm still, like, having a difficult time of, like, reading ahead of stuff. Like, and I live in the greater LA area, so, you know, that's very big for me personally. Thank you, dude. That's cool.
I know, dude. What a piece of history right there, buddy.
Yeah, that should be highlighted, honestly.
Yeah, that should be.
I've been to LA a few times. I love the place. I fit in.
You do have that Eminem.
I don't know if I should brag about that.
Yeah, well, like, I wouldn't say you fit in with modern day Los Angeles, but maybe LA a couple years ago would be more appropriate. So,
Yeah, well, I'm like I said, my family's from New York, so I definitely I love New York, dude. I have so much fun when I go there. It's just too expensive.
yeah. Well, hey, since you already took one, do you want to take another couple here?
1807.
Ooh, something 107?
1807, yeah, unless you want to do something in between there. But
Oh yeah. Well, you can go ahead and just read the highlighted ones, the black ones here. Usually that's what we do, and every now and then somebody, like what just happened with you right now, you caught, the Los Angeles thing, and that's cool. So, Mr. Ghost?
Yes, no, I'm listening.
No,
sorry, I thought Scott was going to talk. I'm sorry.
No. He's done his 3. It's your turn. You took 1. Now you have 2 more if you'd like to participate, which you've already started. So,
okay, well, I found this one that I thought was pretty interesting.
Okay.
Go for it.
2 seconds. Forgive me if I mispronounce his name.
What year is it?
The year is, it's a good one. It is 925.
925?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
King Athelstan of the West Saxons became the first king to rule all of England.
Wow.
This day today, he became the ruler of all of England.
Now
That's a pretty powerful man.
Now something tells me you already knew a bit about this article because you didn't read it exactly, and you provided some additional information that's not written down on here. Are you aware of this situation?
Not really, but I know how powerful England was back then.
Yeah.
That's where I know England was
Yeah. Well, yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah. Well, at one point, their empire was about 25% of the landmass of the whole world. So that's a lot.
yeah.
Do we do sad ones?
Do whatever. Everything's history.
Well, this one really bums me out. Today in 2006 is when Steve Irwin passed away.
Well, before that, we gotta keep on a lineage here, but that is really sad. But specifically, we are in.
They'll come up in death.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you find mass casualties. That's kind of my thing. I'm also known as Lady Death. So if you see a mass casualty.
Oh, I love Lady Death comic, by the way.
Yeah, Mr. Ghost, I DM'd you a link. This is how we do it. We read the events, the main body, and we go, in chronological order. It sounds to me like you're reading the highlights. So we read the events, and then we read the bursts, and then we read the deaths.
Right.
Okay. So I'll just take us up into 1807 here. Robert Fulton began operating his steamboat between New York and Albany. Interesting.
Hey, I see what's going on.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's a steamboat inventor. Well, my bad. I didn't tell you much, of how we did things beforehand. So it's
I'm a quick learner.
my bad.
I got you though. I'm right here with you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But that's cool. This guy is a steamboat, the commercial steamboat inventor. So he invented the steamboat, and then he started doing steamboat services. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and then 1813, we have the first U.S. religious newspaper, the Religious Remembrancer, also known as the Christian Observer.
Oh.
Dang.
So that's a U.S.
I figured that'd have been way before that. You know what I mean? I figured that'd have been centuries before that. You know what I mean?
You're right.
That's pretty late.
Yeah, very late.
Well,
Steamboat inventor, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, by 1813, the U.S. has only been around for, 20 years? 25, 30, maybe?
But you think a religious paper would have been established even before the country was formed?
There probably was, but maybe, because it wasn't the U.S., it's a colony newspaper.
Could be.
However...
1776.
Yep. Moving on up into 1821, a Chilean independence figure, Jose Miguel Carrera, was shot and killed after a show trial in Mendoza, Argentina. Dang. He was a general and president of Chile, and he got assassinated. Wow. That sucks.
Look at this one in 1886, though.
Sounds like a personal problem.
What about 1833, Scott?
All right. First newsboy hired in Barney Flaherty, 10 years old, by the New York Sun.
Yeah. Like your first newsboy. So, you know, those kids with those hats, here, extra, extra, you know, or like riding around on a bicycle and like handing out newspapers, you know. First.
A newsie starring Christian Bale.
Huh.
Yep.
Ooh. 1861 looks interesting. Like, so does 1842. Like, man, like man, there's so many good ones, you know, between the highlighted ones, man.
Really? Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I mean, like, you can take them or leave them, up to you. You know, I see 1842, I see 1861, you know, Mr. Scott.
All right, I'll do the last two then. 1842, work on Cologne Cathedral commences after a 240-year hiatus.
284-year hiatus, which means for 284 years it remained, like, to be constructed. It was just sitting there as a derelict, yet to be finished building.
That's a pause.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a long time. Like, how do you even, like, commence, you know, construction on something after that amount of time? You know, like, the standards of building, you know, regulations, rules, you know, materials have changed. Like how can you put something new on an old foundation like that, you know, without it being structurally compromised? I'm no engineer, but, you know, yeah.
Well, if the bones were good, they can build on it. What can I tell you?
I guess so. I mean, it's a cathedral made out of stone. You know, you can't get much harder than that. So there's that.
Yep. Also, 1861, first meeting to discuss need for standard units of electrical measurement, the volt after Alessandro Volta, and the ohm after George Ohm, suggested by the British assistant for advancement of science in Manchester. That's a great abbreviation. Jeez.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, no, like, we were talking about this the other day. Remember how they were, like, measuring things in candle power and shit? Yeah. So, like, you know, this may be, you know, like, one of the events where they made the transition. Because you can't say, oh, that's 5.3 billion candle power. That's ridiculous, you know? You go, oh, it's 12 amps, you know, or it's volts or ohms, you know, or whatever. So.
Yep.
And yet we still talking horsepower for cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that makes me wonder, though, like, you know, like, when, like, eventually we will need to transition out of horsepower, and then what are we going to use, you know?
Well, we'll have horsepower as long as we have cars, and they're on the way out.
Yeah.
So.
Tesla power, yo, like Tesla power.
Yeah.
Something like electrical, I don't know.
550 gigawatts.
Gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts.
Great, Scott.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Ghost, it's your turn again if you'd like to take it up.
Okay, we were at
1862. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, so in 1864, there were the bread riots in Mobile, Alabama, I guess.
No, 1862, the highlighted one with General Lee. You see how, like, some of them are black?
Oh, I thought that was the last one. I'm sorry.
No, it's your turn for 1862.
Okay, General Lee begins the Maryland campaign, invading the North with 50,000 Confederate troops. It was the start of the Civil War.
Not the start, but during it. But yeah. So he began the Maryland campaign. When did?
Okay, well, that was today. That was today.
When did Civil War start? You might be right. No, April 12th, 1861 is when the Civil War actually started.
Okay.
As far as violence.
The way this is worded, I was under the impression that's when it started.
Like I said, that's close to Abraham Lincoln again.
Yeah.
Can I do 1882?
Well, hold on a second.
Because I really like this one.
Yeah, you will in a minute. First invasion of Civil War. The first land battle of the Civil War was fought July 22nd, 1861, just 30 miles from Washington, D.C., close enough for U.S. senators to witness the battle in person. Southerners called this the Battle of Manassas after the closest town. Northerners called it Bull Run after a stream running through the battlefield. We talked about the Battle of Bull Run the other day, right, Scott? A couple of times. It was like 2 days of the battle.
Yep.
Yeah, but yo, think about this. Like, you know, he's invading the North. He's invading Maryland. Maryland contains Washington, D.C., so he's invading, like, right next to our nation's capital with 100,000 troops.
Yeah.
You know,
which was a lot back then.
Yeah,
that's like the equivalent of, like, 300,000 troops today,
well,
you know?
I mean, like as I said in the other day, like on the show, think about it. Like you know what Arlington National Cemetery is. You know it's right across. Right across, I believe, the Potomac River from Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. That's where Robert E. Lee's... Yeah, no, that's where Robert E. Lee's plantation was. That's how close this war was. They were literally on our doorstep of our capital. You know, like, that's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
But you have another one here. You wanted to read something? What else?
It's from 1882.
Well, you have 1870 here first. Remember, we're reading the black highlighted ones.
Stay in order. Okay, see, I wasn't sure if it was a skip around. Okay, stay in order.
No, we're staying chronological. We're going down the line.
This is the... after this one, I'll never make these mistakes again, I promise.
You're learning. Don't worry about it.
Nobody cares.
1870, the Third French Republic proclaimed as French overthrown Emperor Napoleon III, who ironically was elected president of the Second French Republic after he defeated Prussia at Sedan.
After his defeat by Prussia. So he didn't defeat Prussia, Prussia defeated him. So
Napoleon the Third. Wait, well, so we've
I might have read that funny.
We've discussed how important Napoleon was in the last coming days of today in history. So this is Napoleon the Third. So he's just keeping it going.
Yeah, well, like Napoleon Bonaparte was Napoleon the First, and the Napoleonic Wars was in the early 1800s. This is 1870, so this is Napoleon's grandson, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so it is the lineage. Yeah. One more, Sir Ghost, 1882.
This is the one I wanted to read. This is 1882. In its first large-scale test, Thomas Edison's light bulb is used in a light in New York's Pearl Street Station.
That's cool. 1882.
First test of the light bulb was actually on a street.
Pearl Street Station. I'm looking up to see if there's a picture of this. Well, there is not, unfortunately.
I'm not sure if it's still going, but I know as of 10 years ago, the first light bulb, it's barely going, but it's still at the Smithsonian, and it's still going.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it still is, but I know as of, like, 2012, it's very dim, but the first light bulb ever invented was still doing its thing. Pull that up on the Smithsonian.
That's got to be some good filament right there.
Well, there's no money in making them. There's no money in making them last forever. They want us to keep buying them, so they're gonna go out.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna do this. Be safe. I'm going into water, boys.
Okay. Well, I just found something interesting. I see here the Centennial Light is the world's longest-lasting light bulb, burning since 1901 and almost never turned off. It is located at 4550 East Avenue, Livermore, California, and maintained by
still going right now?
No, this is not the one in the Smithsonian. This is out here in Cali.
So fascinating, huh?
It's been burning since 1901. So
nice.
Wow.
But can you imagine the average Joe Blow coming and seeing a light on the street and having no idea what it is?
Yeah.
Saying, what is this?
It's like piss their pants, dude.
Yeah.
No flame, no nothing.
Well, yeah, that reminds me of a joke from. What's up, Alice?
1886.
There's a sunfish down by my feet. I'm in the water right now. See?
Oh,
I'm like
cool.
sitting in the water.
Look at 1886 though.
Probably gonna swim.
Oh wow.
Yeah. 1886.
Okay, well it's my turn. Perfect. 1886, Apache Chief Geronimo surrendered, ending the last major U.S. Indian War. Wow.
So did they do that with like a treaty or something? Like how did that work?
Well, no, he surrendered. Like.
No.
That's a great movie.
We got fish right over
by me.
Sign
a treaty and they put him on a reservation.
Yeah, most likely.
Land.
Yeah, he got screwed. No, he got screwed. That's a great movie.
All the Indians did.
Oh yeah, they all did. But I mean, Geronimo, really, man, that was
with a bunch of them right by my finger.
But hey, at least he lives on in pop culture. You know, as everybody jumping out of a plane, Geronimo, even though that's like probably a false idiom. So.
It is, yeah, definitely.
It's having the balls to do something you don't want to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Moving on up into 1888, George Eastman patented the first roll film camera and registered Kodak.
Kodak moment, baby.
Kodak, see what develops.
Yep.
Yeah,
Kodak moment.
I learned about George Eastman in school.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Alice, we're getting a lot of wind from your microphone.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right, here. Let me mute myself then.
Yeah. A funny thing I was told, and like I hope to God it's not real, but everything checks out and it makes sense. But like the Kodak, instant, film, it comes out, you shake it like the Polaroid. The invention of the Polaroid was apparently so that way couples can take nude pictures of each other without having them developed by a third party. So it's porn, straight up,
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what?
That makes sense.
I'm looking at 1893, and that just reminds me of Harry Potter so much. That's like to a T, right there.
Well,
for
I mean,
1893.
Yeah, 1893, English author Beatrix Potter, what a coincidence, first wrote the story of Peter Rabbit for a 5-year-old boy. Well, that's a lot of similarities. A story, Potter, English, she kind of...
Right.
Doesn't she kind of look like, what's-her-face, the old lady wizard, Professor McGonagall, right?
Yeah.
Slightly, yeah. But
Peter Rabbit.
Yeah, Peter Rabbit. That's an interesting movie, or not movie, but that's a good children's story. Thank you. Couldn't think of the word.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, Scott, your turn.
All right. Well, let's see if there's anything in between.
Well, I see this earthquake here. It reminds me of the start of yesterday's show.
Ooh.
8.3. That is
Ooh,
ridiculous.
that's a big one.
All right. I'll start with that. So 1899, 8.3 earthquake shakes Yakutat Bay, Alaska. So that's a spot where big earthquakes can hit. I mean, the Aleutian Trench and all that. I mean, that's a pretty big spot. But I wonder in 1899 how they measured that. I mean, how they recorded that.
Well, 8.3 is the Richter scale.
But did
Right.
they have, when was
Probably
it?
by the cracks in the ground.
Yeah.
They probably geologists went out there and were like, what the shit? Look at this.
Because 8.3, that's up there. That's gonna do some damage.
That's what I mean. They probably determined it just aftermath, investigating.
Yeah.
20 years later.
Well, it says here that the Richter scale was invented in 1935, so this is 36 years after that event.
That's why I said that.
Yeah,
Because that's like a little before that.
Yeah. Well, that has to be like a surmise then, reading based off of
Right.
Yeah.
So give or take,
More or
but
less.
still devastating nonetheless.
Well, it is, but
Because if
thankfully...
look at the Japan earthquake for Fukushima. That's like a 9.
That was like a
something
9.6.
Yeah.
Hold on a
So
second.
I mean that's almost as bad as that. So.
The Fukushima
Well,
earthquake...
9.6 is way bigger. Way bigger.
well,
but
let's
still,
see here.
8.3 is just huge.
Shit.
Actually, it wasn't... it was... the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami occurred at 2:46 JST, Japan Standard Time, I believe, on March 11th in 2011.
That was horrible.
It was magnitude 9 to 9.1 undersea megathrust earthquake. 72 kilometers east of the Yoshika Peninsula.
Yeah, that sucked, man.
Yeah.
Those poor people.
I mean, I can't imagine that in 1899 because that's like what 100 years later, and I mean, could you believe how they dealt with that back in 1899? Darn.
Well, think about this. It's Alaska, the last frontier, and there might not be anybody, if anybody, living up there. It could have been a no-populated area, but it's still a pretty big earthquake, so it made the record.
Yeah.
Even in America. Which Alaska is America, but a lot of times they've done it in Seattle, they've done it in Portland. They just build on top of the devastation. They just build a whole new city on top of it instead they just build above it.
Oh, you want a prime example?
Look at a destroyed city.
Look at San Francisco after that big one. They literally they refilled the lands and just built on top. They never learned.
Yeah,
well, the one
sometimes that's all you can do. Just build over it. It's the only cost-effective thing to do, you know?
Not necessarily. They can just move. But hold on, Dad's trying to say
No,
something.
I just say the one in San Francisco, at least not too many years ago, that had all that devastation, was caused because of the soil liquefaction.
Yes.
And they just go ahead and build it again.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
well, that's okay.
Because most of their buildable land is actually reclamation. You know?
I remember I was 11 watching the World Series, and I'm like, Dad, the TV
That's right.
broke. What's wrong with it? You know, because everything went crazy in the TV. I was like,
Yeah.
Dad, what's
Oh,
going
yeah.
on?
Yeah, that's the one.
Are you talking about the Oakland?
Yeah,
one?
we didn't know. It was 1989. It was the Athletics and the Giants.
That's right.
Yeah, no.
Good
I was
ball.
a big Bash Brothers fan back before the steroid era. I was a big Canseco, Mark McGuire.
We
Yeah.
were talking about
Ricky
Jose
Henderson.
Canseco because the Athletics won that year. That's when the Athletics won.
Yeah.
You know,
But I was like,
talking
Dad,
about-
the TV broke. The TV broke.
You know, I was talking about like the 1911 earthquake
Yeah.
with the Great Fire, like the big one, not the 81,
Yeah.
Right.
like the huge
Oh,
one from
oh.
100 years ago.
Yeah.
Like so. Anyway, Mr. Scott, 1919.
All right, 1919, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, who founded the Republic of Turkey, gathers a Congress in Sivas to make the decisions as to the future of Anatolia and Thrace.
Dang. So that's some political stuff right
So
there.
I wonder what their future ended up.
Well, he was a president and founder of the Republic of Turkey.
Yeah.
And
Look at his
Turkey.
picture. He looks like a pretty serious dude.
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah, well, like think about because this is after World War One. This is when the Ottoman Empire dissolved, and the main body of what used to be that empire is today Turkey. So this is when Turkey started. So yeah, he founded the Republic of Turkey, not on this date, but in 1919 at some point, just after the First World War. The Treaty
the
of
World
Versailles.
War I was basically the beginnings of Turkey becoming a country.
Yeah, as well as all the other areas and everything. You know?
Yeah.
Because the Ottoman Empire was big.
Well, what Pakistan started to form with from India, the whole thing just changed out there. Pakistan, Afghanistan, all of it.
Well, Pakistan was part of India, and India was part of the United Kingdom. It was a British Raj. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna stand back. Don't hit me with the fishing rod when you cast off.
I'm just like waiting for on camera for Alice to catch a hook to the forehead. Just,
It's gonna happen
That's
right
what
now.
you're waiting for.
I'm just
Great.
Well, I mean, Alice is a being of madness. So you know, like just
You get hit
insanity happens around her.
You know, let's wait for her to catch a
No, I
fish,
tried
not
to
catch a
hit.
hook.
Well, I gotta tell you what,
Yeah.
Alice herself is a really damn good catch. You know, by the
Here we go.
I'm a
Listen to this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
moving on. I'm picking up my feet.
I think
1922, right?
yeah.
All right, 1922. Finnish super athlete Paavo Nurmi runs a 2,000 meter world record in 5.26.3 in Tampere, Finland.
Yeah, 5 minutes, 26.3 seconds.
Yeah, I
Damn.
wish they could tell if that was
1,000 meters is far.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2,000 meters a lot.
yeah.
Right.
Mr.
I'm American,
Ghost
so
Virus.
that's a tough add up right there.
Yeah.
In feet.
In feet.
I
Mr.
wonder if
Ghost
that weight is
Virus.
putting the finger down.
Actually, unless Alice wants to have a go, it's Ghost's turn now.
Alice or Ghost.
Ghost.
Alice, do you want to go?
I can do one.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Are we in 1922?
Yes, we are.
Yes, ma'am.
We got William Walmsley and William Lyons officially found the Swallow Sidecar Company, later Jaguar Cars, in Blackpool, England.
Very cool.
It's a good
You might
idea
want
that
to
they
shorten
changed the name.
I want to shorten the length of everything.
Yeah. Well, can you imagine if they were still called the Swallow Sidecar Company? The memes that would
would
come
have a
out of
field
that.
day. It would be so fun.
Like,
That
first
would be
off,
the ultimate douche car.
yeah,
That'd be
That's right. That's right.
no. First off, the sidecar is known as the bitch seat on the motorcycle. Now you're swallowing.
Wow.
Oh boy, not good.
You ever seen the movie Side Hackers?
No, I have
No.
not.
Nope.
Mystery Science Theater 3000 makes fun of it, but it's
Ah.
pretty fucking hilarious.
We gotta watch that.
Let's go.
Alice, you want to take another one?
I was saying that's why you want to. I'm saying you should try and catch. Yeah, I'll do another one. I'm saying you want to catch a small fish because then you can use that as a bigger bait for a bigger fish in the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we have in 1827. We have Charles Lindbergh visits Boise, Idaho, on his cross country tour.
Yep.
Lindbergh baby, the Lindbergh baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
which,
wait, Xander, wasn't Lindbergh, you know what?
Yeah, actually, I was just about to bring that up. Mr. Ghost, I'm not sure if you know this, but Charles Lindbergh was a legitimate Nazi. Like, he visited Germany.
All I know is about the Lindbergh baby, you know?
Yeah. Well, like, he's
in his career.
Well, like, you know, he's a famous aviator. He's an American hero and all that shit. But like,
I know that. You know.
But the Lindbergh baby, like, I'm not entirely sure, but that might have something to do with his Nazism because he did go visit. He visited Nazi Germany before, you know, the Second World War. So he visited at, like, you know, 1933, 1934, or something like that. He visited with Hitler, and he is on record on saying things against the Jews. So he is a legitimately a Nazi, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm talking a historical Nazi, not like, you know, oh, you're a Nazi because your politics are different. No, like an actual, like, bona fide.
It's documented. He was there.
Yeah, no, and he said this.
You gotta remember.
Wow, I did not know that. I actually, you know, sometimes history likes to get buried. You know, they like to bury little things, especially when you're an American hero.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, we're
Nobody
living that
in school
right now.
ever told me that about him. They told me what a great aviator he was, and of course they talked about the baby being kidnapped. I never heard that.
That's okay.
You know.
Dad's trying to say something here. What's up?
I was just going to say, you
sorry,
gotta, when you look at history, you got to look at it in real time too. There was a lot of support for Nazi Germany because they were so efficient. You know, booming economy, things growing and everything.
Yeah, and this is after.
And then we learned later on.
Yeah.
You know how ugly and terrible things were.
It's very easy.
So there was in the day before the wars broke out a lot of respect for Nazi Germany.
Yeah, I mean, like, hell, Adolf Hitler was Time Magazine's Man of the Year, you know? Remember that?
Later.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, you know, it's easy to look back on history, you know, through modern glasses. You know, people lack the ability to see things through the perspective of the time, you know? And that's the important thing right there.
I've actually told people, like, Hitler, if you go in from Hitler's perspective, Hitler thought he was doing the right thing. He slept like a baby. He didn't think he was evil, and you know, we all did, but he thought he was doing the right thing for the world. You know what I mean? It's all the perspective, you know?
Exactly right. He was bringing the world up. He was.
You know, I totally disagree with what he did.
Absolutely.
But in his mind, he thought he was absolutely correct. You know, and we were wrong. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, bad guys don't, you know, acknowledge that they're the bad guys. They're not, you know, doing things out of like, oh, I'm
didn't
evil.
Think he was evil.
You know, no, they're doing what
He's
they
not
think is
Mr.
right.
Burns, excellent.
Yeah, excellent. But anyway, Miss Alice, why don't you take your third here in 1933?
Look,
the coup d'etat. We had the coup d'etat against Cuban President Carlos Manuel de Cespedes y Quesadilla. By Florengo Batista.
We get it. I'm looking at it.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm making fun of it. Like, I have a little glare on my phone, so I was like, oh.
Quesadilla.
That's a tough one.
Scott, you were trying to say something earlier?
No, I thought it was funny because we got a coup d'etat and then she talks about Cespedes quesadilla. All right, here we go.
A quesadilla d'etat. So, I don't know. That sounds like a cheesy political move to me.
And I promise no man will go hungry.
So now it is the ghost virus's turn once again.
Slime, you'll slide down. I guarantee it. Yeah.
Okay, we're at 1934.
Correct.
Sports history.
Oh god, now
Australian cricket.
I'm going to say something real quick. I'm not sure if you know anything about cricket, but you're probably going to feel like you had a stroke, but don't worry, it's just cricket. So, yeah.
I know a little bit about it, but not much.
Then you know more than the rest of us, trust me.
Yeah, we don't know anything. Go ahead, sir.
Like I said, I know the
1934, Australian cricket super batsman Don Bradman scores 149 not out in just 104 minutes. 17 fours, 4 sixes in drawn tour match versus England at Folkestone.
Yeah.
England 11 at Folkestone. Yeah, I have no idea what that was. That's just.
See, you're with the rest of us now.
Yeah,
I have no clue.
I know that they
Not
have
like
this.
the old
I know
one.
they have this like paddle, almost
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they used in school
Yeah,
when
it's a
I was in
bat.
school,
Yeah.
and they hit a ball into something.
Yo, they had the paddle when you were in school?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, of
I'm
course.
from the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, no, this
I
guy's only 10
graduated in
years older than me, so...
1996.
Wow, I did not have the paddle in school. That's crazy.
Oh no,
dude.
in the 80s and early 90s, they were still paddling kids. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nobody got through school without getting paddled.
They were still paddling
To
kids.
get parent permission, they couldn't just take you in there. You had to call your parent, and the parent had to approve it. But yeah, you still got
No, there was
paddled.
no parental
Parent
permission.
approved.
When I was around, there was no parental condition at all. In
Yeah,
fact, if you
see,
really
that's
pissed your coach off, he'd bring out the paddle
Yeah,
with holes in
they
it.
had to
You
call
could
your
blister
parent.
your ass.
Yeah, well, like, less drag, faster swing.
Yeah, no, it was to blister your ass is what it was.
Yeah, but no, the holes provided less air resistance, so you can provide a faster swing, harder hit. And the
Still
welts,
wanted
too.
to blister, welt your ass, actually, not
Yeah,
blister,
welt.
but welt it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a byproduct,
Holy
but
cow.
yeah.
And if they would have asked for my permission, my old man would have said, just make it hard. That's all he would have said.
What are you whimpering about?
Yeah.
The rule of thumb, baby.
Anyway, let's move on up to 36, Mr. Ghost.
All right. Victory in battle, 1936.
Go.
Franco's troops conquer Irun and Talavera de la Reina, Spain.
Yeah, this is
hope I said
during
that
the
right.
Spanish Civil War, right before the Second World War. This is why Spain was neutral, because like they literally had their own war that started that ended right around the same time the Second World War started. So they were busy like rebuilding their nation, and Francisco Franco was a dictator right there, Spanish dictator in general, who actually reigned until like the 70s or something. Like he was there for a while. So Francisco Franco.
Oh
Great.
wow, 36 is good, but I was gonna say like, let's go Ghost. Let's go
1975.
Ghost.
18.
Oh, you're dead on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I know my history.
Yeah,
so,
you do.
Yep.
Kudos.
Thank you.
Hello.
What's
Hello.
up?
No, I was gonna say 36 is good, but I was gonna say let's go Ghost. Let's go Ghost. He's
Let's
doing
go,
good.
Ghost.
Thanks, guys.
Like Danny Phantom, we're going Ghost.
Yeah.
Or like the energy drink and pre-workout at GNC.
Oh, it's awesome.
Is that your plug for your company, Alice? Is this a
Dude,
subliminal
you know-
advertisement?
Is this a paid commercial?
Xander, check this out, dude. Guess who did not call me this morning?
Oh my God, no fucking way.
Your
My boss.
boss?
Yeah, he did
Well,
not call me this
the
morning.
boy-
Well, hey, we still have we have half a day left to go, so fingers crossed he stays away, but we'll see.
He's got a new hire, so
Ah, he has somebody else to bother. Finally.
yeah, he's got someone else to harass. So yeah.
Anyway, Ghost, you have
Oh,
another one here, 1936.
For you, baby.
Mr. Ghost, go ahead.
Mr. Boo Bear.
This is actually a film release. This is a very old school one,
Mhm.
but I can appreciate it. 1936, RKO Radio Pictures releases Swing Time, directed by George Stevens, starring Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Two
God,
legends,
I
love that
legends of the
dancing.
business.
Oh, he
They
was
do
an
some
incredible
great
dancer. Something about him was just
Yep.
real
Oh
special.
yeah,
When he danced.
I love
I
that.
believe
Yeah.
Fred Astaire was the first one to do
Out there, you can
animation
actually
and live action together.
So wait,
Correct.
hello?
Oh yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe I think he was the first one to
Hello.
do that dance scene with the cartoon.
Hello?
The first live action
Oh, you're
anime.
talking about Mary Poppins?
I believe that was Fred Astaire.
Mary Poppins?
Disney, I think.
Yeah, well, that's what Mary Poppins did. Mary Poppins
Singing in
did
the
do a
rain?
dance, a live action
Oh.
and animated in unison. They did do a dance in Mary Poppins when they went
Also,
into
I
the
could be
shop.
wrong about that, but I feel about 75%
Oh.
right. That's how I feel.
Well, I think
Yeah.
we're talking about the same thing because, like, they went in Mary Poppins. They went into the sidewalk chalk arts, and they were in an animated thing, but they were still live action, and they danced with penguins and everything, cartoon stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did a spoof with it with Stewie dancing with it.
also,
Oh yeah.
please.
That's Fred Astaire.
Hello,
Oh.
I'm gonna get
Xander.
Yo, what up? Hold on a second.
Also-
Scott first.
Yeah, I think he also danced for like the troops and stuff.
I think so. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I know. Grab.
What's up, Alice?
Oh, dude, yeah, the fish are going after it. We got a man without a shirt on.
Oh. Well, for all I know, Scott might be shirtless right now. He's not on camera.
And Shipspeed's going
well,
shirtless.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
look at
do
these
that.
guys. See,
I'm not gonna
this is
freaking
who
do
you want to
that.
get.
Every rapper has to have a shirtless picture.
Man,
Anyway,
I need.
moving on up into
Got the
1939,
body. It's got the
Surgeon
body show.
Archibald.
It's the ones that don't have the body.
Yeah, I do not have the body to go shirtless. Tell you that.
Yeah.
1939, Surgeon Archibald McIndoe set up a new center for plastic and jaw surgery at Queen Victoria Hospital, East Grinstead, England, to treat injured airmen.
Mhm.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Bet.
Pretty nifty.
That was the music.
Ah,
It was a little too loud. So,
gotcha.
yeah. Moving on up into
Oh,
1940.
here he is again.
Here we go. Nazi collaborator Mussert puts the fate of Netherlands in Hitler's hands. Ugh,
Why
not
don't you
good.
keep it down
What's
here
that?
and see if one of them catches it right
that
Look
now.
at
means
that
he's just
freaking
like-
mug.
Xander,
Yeah, what's up?
Xander,
Yes.
how about the other not highlighted 1940? It
Go
says Germany becomes premier of Dutch government in exile.
Yeah, 1940, Gerbrandy became premier of Dutch government in exile. So,
Right.
yeah, Dutch and the Netherlands, like are in the same area. I don't believe that they're the same thing. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know much about Northern Europe, but yeah. So like, this might be a hand-in-hand thing. So like,
It's related. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I thought. It was related.
Reel it up all the way.
yeah. So like, it says here, the Dutch government in exile, and then Nazi collaborator Mussert. So maybe Mussert usurped, the Netherlands, and then it's just like, hey, Hitler, here you go. Have
Yeah,
fun.
it is. It's
You know,
your fault.
Hold
Yeesh. That's a
Go
yike
away.
right there.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Yikes! Yeesh!
Well, speaking
Well,
of
I'll
speaking of yikes, actually, I'm gonna do a double header here. I'm gonna 1942, and because this Dad winces at these at all times. So, Transport 28 departed with French Jews to Nazi Germany. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
And then 1944, 2,087 Jews were transported for Westerbroek to KZ Lower Therreinstadt. So whatever that is, but more Holocaust shit. So yeah.
Yeah.
What, Lestat? I heard you say Lestat.
I said
Lestat.
Therreinstadt something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, Scott's turn. You get to pick or go to the first highlight of your
48?
choice.
Are they
48.
biting you?
All right.
Is one of them?
Is that 48?
Yeah, up to you.
All right. I guess I'll do 1948. Queen Wilhelmina abdicates the Dutch throne in favor of her daughter Juliana because of illness. After 58 years, longest of any Dutch monarch.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Fighting hard.
She had,
Maybe you
she,
should
Yep.
clean your feet more
she was
often.
a queen for 58 years, so she had to be, what, 70 anyways?
Let's see here.
Sounds about
1948.
right.
She was born in 1880, so 1948 minus 1880 equals 68 years old.
Okay.
So, and you
Oh,
were
you're
saying what
just-
year? How old do you thought?
We didn't know. I just said she had to be 70, 72, something like that, so we were close.
Yeah,
I gotta
you're
do
close.
1950.
She's pretty
All
young. when
right.
She came
You
to
have
the
to,
farm.
huh?
1950, first helicopter rescue of American pilot behind enemy lines.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
so.
shit.
That has to
I
be
thought
during
so.
the Korean War.
Lines, eh?
Yeah, it has to be the
Oh,
Korean
I just
War.
got bit. That little fucker.
That one, he's really damn hard.
Fish just bit my foot.
Well, bite it back with your
What?
foot.
Well, you'd have to have your foot in the water to do that. How the hell the fish bit your foot?
It's a land
I don't
fish.
know. Do the math, buddy. What does it look like I'm doing right now?
I don't know.
Showing
I'm not
yourself.
watching.
Clearly, she's riding a roller coaster.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm on a
watching.
roller coaster and fish are biting my feet.
Yes. You're on a
Okay,
one of those
okay, I get you. I get you.
one of
Tim's
those
just
weird-
biting his foot. Gotcha.
one of those weird Japanese themed rides. Like they have
Oh
a
my
restaurant.
But
I
not
just
51.
totally thought that Tin Shitsby just threw out the fishing rod into the middle of the lake for
Oh,
a second.
Oh, I thought.
But he
I
did.
thought,
He has it right there.
That's
Okay.
totally a
I thought Tim Stitsby was biting your foot. I had no idea.
No, that's later. Anyway, Mr. Scott,
I
what
wish.
happened in 51 here?
All right. 51. U.S. President Harry Truman addresses opening of Japanese Peace Treaties Conference.
Ah, that's
Oh, boy.
interesting.
Pat on the legs, but when
Well, no, you just gotta.
Well, this
ease
is
yourself
after the
in,
Second
right?
World War, so.
So this is back in Meat Cleaver's childhood, right?
We need
And
Yeah.
to
he's
kayak,
smiling a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
kayak out,
Yep.
and we fish because like he's got poles right there because he's got deeper water right there, so he's gonna be
I like
able
the
to get.
picture. It's a
Yeah.
good picture.
Yeah.
So I don't know what does Meat Cleaver have to do? Like, what does he remember about this in his childhood?
I don't.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
Dad.
don't remember that.
You were only, what, 5?
I was 5 years
Well, no,
old
yeah,
then, so I really don't have
yeah.
a memory of it.
What year were you born, Dad?
46.
Okay,
Yep.
so yeah, so you're 2 years older than my parents. That's right.
Yeah.
I knew that you were close to age with them.
So that makes him the king dad.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Mine was 47.
Yeah.
nice. Oh, and he's got a little like paddle thing with his kayak. Look at that shit.
Yo, Scott, you have one more here in 1957.
57. Governor of Arkansas Orval Faubus calls out National Guard to prevent 9 black students from entering a Little Rock Central High School. So I guess that's still
Wow.
like
Segregation. Yeah, this is segregation.
Now that I remember.
Mhm.
I remember the whole hoopla, the army out there, and I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on.
Could you imagine in today's world sending out the National Guard to prevent somebody from a certain skin color from entering a building? You know, like that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh my
maybe in
God.
California. Maybe in California. I don't
Well,
know.
nowadays in California, yeah. Back then, segregation was not a thing in California during all that crazy, because California is where all the hippy-dippy love each other, you know, kumbaya bullshit, you know, came,
Yeah.
like the Bay Area and all that stuff. And now,
Yeah, but this
It's-
is way earlier than that.
Yeah,
That's
well-
10 years later.
well, yeah, but like now it's the heartbed of modern-day fascism. So, you know, how things change. It's insane, you know? Really crazy. Miss
Yeah.
Alice, do you want to take another turn here? I guess she doesn't. So, I'll go ahead.
Ghost.
Well, no, Ghost comes after me. We're going from you to Alice to me, then Ghost. So we're kind of going in a clockwise motion, sort of.
Gotcha.
1961, Carol Burnett, Richard Hayes show premiered on CBS Radio. Okay.
Carol Burnett.
And we have a good old awesome guy himself, 1962, French President Charles de Gaulle visited German FR. What is FR? German FR. Federated
isn't it?
Republic?
Could be.
I swear, we've been reading about this guy in Today's in History for
Yeah.
a while now.
West Germany, yeah, Germany FR. So he visited West Germany. Yeah, no, this guy, why did I lose it? Charles de Gaulle, he was president of France when Germany invaded, and then he led the French government in exile, stationed in the United Kingdom, and he called for and pushed for French resistance, and that
Yeah.
was pivotal in being a thorn in the side of Germany, or of Germans in occupied France throughout the war, into just a general nuisance sort of way, as well as being a very key part of the Normandy invasions, because they knocked down power lines, they blew up train tracks, they dug holes in roads, they did everything to slow down the Germans from responding to the attack.
Guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, guerrilla warfare. Atop of, I forgot the name of the operation, but Patton was leading an entire fake army that, we were leading on the Germans to believe we were going to invade at the Pas de Calais rather than Normandy. They believed for the first, 2-3 days that the Normandy invasion was all a hoax to draw forces away before we did our actual invasion. And oh my God, the insanity of the Second World War is truly, immense.
Yep. And
And
not to break like where we're at, but look at 67, another muscular dystrophy telethon, another one.
Yeah, another one. 1967, Jerry Lewis's second muscular dystrophy telethon. So this is his second one. So, but yeah,
I
he
thought
did
he
a
was
lot.
doing them before then.
But
But that's okay. It's the second one. He probably
Yeah.
started in
He did
66.
so many. We've been
Yeah.
like reading a
Oh, he did
muscular
them every
dystrophy
year.
telethon every single day almost. Like every single day so far he's been doing one.
Yeah. Mr. Ghost, we talked about this yesterday. Just Jerry Lewis fellow here, he raised somewhere, what is it, $2.1 billion in total, for muscular dystrophy over all these telethons. Like, that's a lot of money,
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. And then
You want to
1970,
hear something? You want to hear something real quick? Just a
Yeah.
quick to give you an idea. what $1 billion is, 1 million seconds is 11 and a half days. 1 billion seconds is 34 and 3/4 years. That's the difference in a million and a billion.
Yeah.
Inflation is like what, 10 cents on the dollar, like I've said, close to
So $1 billion is a lot,
Yeah.
is basically what I'm getting at.
We're
It
not
is
even
a lot.
talking about
Yeah,
inflation, Scott. We're just talking about base numerical differences. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Ah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a huge difference in a million and a billion.
That's
A
gargantuan.
billion, people don't realize how much a billion is. It is a lot.
It is a lot.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Like you just cracked a billion billion minutes.
I did. Or seconds.
You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
billion seconds. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did. I'm right at the other edge of it. That's pretty.
Yeah, you just
Wow,
dude.
cracked it. My entire life, and I'm finally there. So
Yeah.
hey,
34 and 3/4 years. It's just that when I heard that one day, I was like, wow,
so
what a
I guess
huge difference.
I guess technically not in a financial way, but Alice, you, myself, and Dad here, we're all billionaires. Look at us. Hey, we're moving on in life. Moving on up.
In time.
Yeah. Anyway,
But
moving on up.
do you think he spent that money on muscular dystrophy?
Well, of
Probably.
course, it was like
Probably.
some of it obviously went to like overhead and cost and everything, but this is like he did this so often. I'm not sure like if he was greedy, if he pocketed anything. I'm not sure.
He did not. I don't know what the ratio was overhead to donation, but I believe it was fairly high. But no, I don't think he made anything out of it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I can respect that. Well, because I watched that Pink Band documentary where 90% of it went to the CEO's pockets.
Oh,
those
that
breast
happens
cancer.
too.
Well, because my aunt died of breast cancer, so
Oh.
naturally I watched that documentary and I was, naturally furious.
Yeah. You're talking about
You
the
know.
Live Strong bracelets, right?
No,
Oh.
the breast cancer ones.
Oh,
90% of that money went to the CEO's pockets.
Wow.
That's horrible.
It did not go to breast cancer research.
And see,
That's horrible.
There's a whole documentary about it.
and this is like people got to be very, very careful to who they donate to, because you think about Goodwill, right there, Goodwill, it's twisted. 0 cents goes to any form of donation services. Goodwill is 100% for-profit company. They have they spend no money on supplies because everybody gives them shits. They turn it around and make 100% profit out of the donations, and people are caught up because Goodwill towards man, we're doing something nice. It's a charitable organization. It is not. Goodwill has nothing to do with charity. Absolutely nothing.
Hey, you want to do the 1970 before the highlighted?
Yeah, 1970.
Yeah.
We have which one? The first or second one?
Yeah, the first one before Salvador Allende. Whatever.
Yeah, well, like the blue one, right? The rain one.
Yes.
Yeah, 1970. We have a 29-centimeter rainfall at Workman Creek, Arizona, and that was a state record. So what is 29 centimeters to inches? So let me see here.
I
29
did mean I'm sorry, I did mean the one right after that, but that's still good.
Well, 29 centimeters is 11.4 inches, so that is
A lot of rain.
a lot of rain here.
For Arizona, that's unreal.
I will take this other 1970 here real quick, and then we're going to do the split. So 1970, an Irish Republican Army, IRA member. Good call, by the way. We have, I'm not sure, Ghost, we actually have somebody in the server, in the Discord server, who is loosely affiliated with the IRA in one form or the other. Michael Caine, at the age of 35, was killed in the premature explosion of the bomb he was planting at an electricity transformer in Belfast. Wow.
Right.
Dang.
Yeah, my grandmother's 100% Irish.
Ooh,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
dang.
Her name's Lena, well, it was
We don't
Orion,
know
but
their
they
name.
dropped the O.
Let's not say, actual names online. We don't want to get anybody doxxed, So just internet privacy. Let's just let's be careful about
I
it.
forget about that.
It's all right. That's why I'm here to keep people in line. Anyway,
Oh, we're all in trouble.
Someone's here.
Sohan,
here.
welcome. We're gonna do the split here real quick.
Yeah.
Something's gone horribly wrong. I don't know.
No. The fishing line is keeping her in line.
Oh,
Yeah.
boo.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to make sure Lewis doesn't kill himself while fishing as well, so.
And Alice, you know how to
But
work.
can I do the next news reel here?
Yes, go ahead. Take the highlighted 1970 here, please. The
All right,
election
so
of
we have an
interest.
election of interest here in 1970. We have Marxist Salvador Allende. He was a narrow plurality of votes in Chile's presidential election.
Ah,
Yeah, wins a narrow
plurality.
plurality. Yeah,
State back ribs.
plurality.
Yep. Alice, 2 more.
Oh yes, we also have. Oh
wait.
shit!
Hold on, Alice.
Hold on.
In
Alice.
1972, we
Alice,
have
Alice,
Thieves'
Alice,
Field-
Alice, hold on. Alice, listen, hold on.
Sorry.
What's up, Scott?
1972, before the highlighted one. I don't know.
No, I
Thieves'
was just
Field-
about to read it.
Fucking hell, dude. What's going on?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it, and I was
Okay.
gonna read it. The Thieves.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I was like, ooh, before I do a world record, right there in the middle, I see something interesting.
I got you.
So we
All right,
got-
you're good.
We have
You're
Thieves'
good.
Field 18 paintings from Montreal Museum of Fine Arts in what was time the largest art theft in North American history.
Dang.
Wow.
Wait. Yeah. Fun
That's
fact.
I apologize. I
Oh
apologize.
no, it's okay, dude.
I didn't want to
I
miss
saw
it.
what you saw.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Someone's trying to say something. What's up, dude?
I think that one you talk about is that movie the Thomas Crown Affair is about that art theft.
Oh shit! You might be right. The
They
Thomas
dressed
Crown
up as
Affair?
cops. They dressed up as cops and they just let them in or whatever.
Hmm.
And they
Yeah.
handcuffed them and took all the paintings.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
they found out who had it eventually.
Yeah.
Burns.
yeah.
Well, I heard they destroyed them because they were locked onto the wall, so they cut them out. So they actually
Oh.
cut the paintings.
Yeah.
Yeah, like idiots. These
Yeah, they
weren't
cut the
the
edges
smartest
off.
dudes.
But y'all, I made a joke though. It's Montgomery Burns because he had one of the paintings in the Simpsons episode.
Oh,
When
yeah,
he
that's
went to prison.
right.
Shit.
We were talking
Yes,
about
yes, he
Montgomery
did.
Burns. Excellent.
Excellent.
And actually,
Goddamn you, Montgomery Burns.
Speaking of Montgomery Burns, did you know he's based off of Lord Jacob Rothschild?
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, they look the same. Anyway,
I love how
Alice,
you like keep highlighting this for me.
Alice,
And
you have,
you want to re-highlight it so I can read it better because I have a glare on my phone. So
Okay,
thank you.
I'll do it.
In
I'll do it.
1972, U.S. 4 by 4 time 100 meter medley relay team Mike Stam, Tom Bruce, Mark Spitz, and Jerry Heidenreich sets world
Hendricks.
record of 3 minutes 48.16 seconds to win
Yeah.
gold at the Munich Olympics. Mark
Yeah.
Spitz becomes first athlete to win 7 Olympic gold medals in the single game.
wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty wicked.
Lucky number 7 right there. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll get to you eventually. Like, we're going in a clockwise
Okay.
motion.
That's okay.
So, like, I'm not sure. I think I went, or I'm not sure. So we'll just have Ghost go
Wait.
next, and then you.
Oh, dude, right after that, right there, the USS performed something.
USSR. Okay, yeah. Mr. Ghost, 1972, the USSR one, if you don't mind. Mr. Ghost.
For it.
1972. The-
1972, USSR performs underground nuclear tests.
Yep.
That's a
Ooh,
big
those
deal.
Ruskies.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a
Those
really big
Ruskies.
That's a big deal. I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they do a lot of those, though.
yeah, that's just you just don't. That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we do that as a world. You know why these are so
Oh, dude,
important.
like, I have a video for you to watch later. It's like,
Now what?
Who likes radioactive
Now what?
ground? I like radioactive ground. I love my
Sounds like a lot of
oh
fun,
my
right?
god, here we go. Mr. Ghost, you got another cricket here with a famous landmark,
But that's me, I can't right now.
1979.
I'm going to hold on, hear me. Oh, I need my cigarettes.
Go ahead, Mr. Ghost.
Bottom of the booze.
Your turn,
There's
Mikey.
too much feedback.
That wasn't me.
Feedback.
That wasn't me either.
That was Sohen.
So you want me to keep going?
Yeah, you have 2 more. We go 3 by 3.
Okay.
We read 3. And
Here's
the
a,
next
here's a
guy,
good one. Here's a fun one. 1972, John Lennon and Yoko Ono performed 3 songs, Imagine, Now or Never, Give Peace a Chance, on Jerry Lewis's 7th Muscular Dystrophy Telethon at the Americana Hotel in New York City.
That's cool.
Oh, okay.
So that must have been not shortly after Yoko Ono and John Lennon did their last like professional concert.
Yep.
Well, not
Because we were just talking
necessarily.
about that a couple days ago.
Could have been long, yeah.
Last.
And you did the
months.
Thieves one. So, here's fun. Here's my last one. 1972. The Price is Right. U.S.'s longest running game show debuts on CBS today. First episode was today.
Where is that?
That's awesome.
Oh, here it is.
Hey,
That's
fade
cool.
new to your pets.
Yeah, dude. Like, I can't believe Bob Barker fought Adam Sandler on the golf field. That was hilarious.
Oh, in
The
the movie.
Price is Wrong.
And Happy
bitch.
Gilmore.
The Price is Wrong, bitch.
I love that. That
Price
was
is
great.
Wrong.
That was
Bob.
awesome. And then he proceeds this old gangly guy just kicks the shit out of this guy aspiring to be a hockey
No,
player.
I actually heard that the script was Adam Sandler was going to beat the shit out of him, and Bob Barker said no way. They said, well, how about you whip his ass? And he's like, I'll do it. The script was actually him beating up Bob Barker, but Bob Barker's like, no way. So that's where the Price is Wrong bitch came from.
That's great.
He didn't want to he didn't want to get beat up. He's like, no,
Yeah.
I want to win.
Oh, that's a great side
That's
note.
what I
love
heard
that.
about that.
Well,
And
it's sweet revenge for him, throwing the whole game off
Yeah.
with Bob.
Well, on the side
But I have every
note,
right to do it.
before that, because I remember watching,
Yes.
watching
Jackass.
a video involving this. Originally, it wasn't even supposed to be Bob Barker. It was supposed to be somebody else, but they wouldn't show up because, Adam Sandler and his shit trash movies. So
Yeah.
then they got Bob Barker, and then I didn't know they did the switch, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think he said, I'm not getting beat up. I'm winning this fight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That was
Yeah.
part of the deal.
Yeah. That's cool. And then
But
comedy
the script
ensued.
called for Adam Sandler kicking the shit out of him, which
Yeah.
would have been fun, you know.
Well, it would have
I
been funny,
didn't
but it's
learn.
even funnier the other way around. As I said,
Absolutely. Oh,
It's-
that's
yeah.
legendary.
that's great.
Well, change the hook then.
Hey, rest in peace,
I
Bob.
showed you
Yeah.
enough how to do a fisherman knot. Can you do it?
Mr. Sohead,
Okay,
1981.
Who's next?
Sohead,
hold on.
Sohead.
I think it's Clayton.
Yes,
Okay,
it
well,
is.
do
That's
what you
Sohead.
need to do.
You said 1981,
Well, maybe
right?
you should look it up on your
Yeah.
phone.
Hold on one second. Alice, while you're not reading, if you don't mind muting your microphone so we don't have a
Yeah,
lot of
sorry
feedback,
about that.
please. Thank
I
you
forgot.
very
I
much.
thought I hit the mute button and I forgot to.
Yeah,
Indubitably, Alice.
indubitably. Go ahead,
Yeah.
You
sir.
said 1981, right?
Yes.
Because there's this good one right here for 1967 or 1976.
All right.
Palestinians hijacked KLM DC-9 to Cyprus.
Ah. Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
not Iranian, the whole Israel-Palestinian conflict and all that malarkey. So
Never
Yeah.
ends, you know.
How many Palestinians exist nowadays? Like they're still
barely
fighting for their.
anymore. Like
Yeah.
Is that
Israel
the
is
one with
taking
the major
completely over.
standoff on the runway that went for days?
Yeah, I think so.
And they let the little kid off. They let one little boy off or something.
Maybe.
I'm just trying to think.
I'm not sure. There's been so many plane hijackings of
I
that
know,
nature
I know.
alone. I mean, it's yeah.
I watched a movie about that, but I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, cut that worm in half.
Also,
Cut that
Goddamn.
worm in
Ni-
half.
1981, David Brinkley is released by NBC. Okay.
We're in 1981. Oh yeah, and it's 1981. Newscaster David Brinkley. Yeah. Wow.
Hi-oh!
Heyo.
Hey.
Yep. Also,
Who that is? That's I was only 4.
Speaking of nuke tests,
course.
we have another one here.
Yep. In 1981,
Oh, of course we
U.S. performs nuclear tests at Nevada test site, which that's what they always fucking do. Nevada,
Yeah.
they just nuke the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Well, the U.S. has more nuclear tests than like any other country. So.
Yep.
Combined. Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen a video of that. All that.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah.
After this,
They don't
after
put it
the
in the
show,
water
actually,
now.
because I was
They do it mostly in the water, which I am not. Being a person that loves the ocean, I despise it.
It is,
I
yeah,
hate-
because there's a video I want to show you, Ghost. It's every nuclear test, well, actually every nuclear
Oh.
explosion from 1945 until 1990 something.
75.
I'll watch it with you, but I've definitely watched. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the little. It becomes like
Well,
a
oh,
song
like that, though.
eventually.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it does.
Oh shit, here's some
It's pretty
Like
wicked.
you have
This
you have
is
another
crazy.
you have another nuclear
Hold
test.
on, wait.
Oh,
Before the
you okay.
highlighted, what about 1986? Before the Mike Tyson
What about
one?
1982?
What about
That-
1984? I'm just kidding.
What about
What about
1984?
Hey, what about what Bowl of Soup said? What about 1985?
Huh.
I don't know.
Bowl of soup?
What about 1986?
What about 1784? I don't know. Like,
What about 1492?
Sohan, read something,
What?
please.
189
He
million.
knows about every
Wait,
10th
Lewis.
one. It's a
Okay,
Jerry
okay.
Lewis muscular dystrophy. He must have done these every September 4th.
He did them
Every
every year.
10th one.
Every
No,
Labor Day
Every 10th
weekend.
one.
Yeah, no,
Every
like,
Labor Day
Look at all
weekend.
those
Okay.
shares traded.
hold on,
Those
everybody's
shares-
talking over
Let's
each
get on
other.
track, guys.
Hold
Get on
on,
track
hold
here.
on. Everyone's talking over each other.
Chill. Everybody chill.
Everybody stop talking for a second. Okay, one at a time. Ghost, go. What are you saying?
Just saying, I'm noticing about every 10th one, it's another Jerry Lee Lewis muscular dystrophy. So September 4th must have been the day
Whoa,
he did
Yeah,
that.
it's not just
Not Jerry
September
Lee
4th,
Lewis.
though.
It's not Jerry Lee Lewis. It's Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, well, Lee might be his
Sorry,
middle name.
Jerry Lewis. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the
Talking about the
weirdo.
boxer, Jerry Lewis?
No, but anyway, no, like we reported on this on that guy's actions for the past couple of days. So it's not every September 4th. He's done them on September 3rd. He's done them on September 2nd, September 1st. We might pick him up on September 5th tomorrow. So
Seemed like a lot of them on September 4th, though,
yeah.
for sure.
Anyway,
Hello.
hello. So let's collectively calm down, take a deep breath. Let's
Okay.
stop talking over each other. Let's be respectful and give everybody their respective time. Scott, it is now your turn. Go for it.
Well, that's what I was trying to talk about. I was just saying before the Mike Tyson one in 1988, there was a 1986 of 189.42 million shares traded in the New York Stock Exchange. So that's quite a bit.
That's a lot of shares.
That was why I was talking over people. I thought
Yeah.
that was significant.
Well,
That is very significant.
yeah. Well, if everybody's talking over each other, we can't hear it. So, yeah,
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That's
yeah. Anyway, go ahead. You have dos más, senor.
So next one, all right. 1988, Mike Tyson crashes a silver BMW into a tree near Catskills, New York, and he was from there. That's where he
Wow.
was born. He was born in Catskills, New York. So
And he crashed a
Hey man,
silver.
it's okay, man. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Okay.
He really loves the song "In the Air Tonight" from Phil Collins.
Oh yes, he does, and he
Yes,
loves
he does.
punching people in the face during it too. Apparently.
Actually,
No,
Damn.
he's technically not allowed to punch people legally. Apparently.
Well, yeah,
Unless
because
it's
he's a
fun.
boxer. He can kill somebody. He's trained to fight. So.
Well,
No,
actually, there
not-
is no
no,
such
let's not
rule
do
that
that.
that you have to register your hands as deadly weapons.
Yeah. Is that
Yep.
an actual
Oh my God.
thing?
No,
He
it's not
pretty-
a real thing that people talked about. Here, do you guys want to see something in the wild?
No.
A wild Lewis.
Dude, no, look, it's fucking hilarious. I can't help it. I can just.
Oh my God. Is he meditating or something? What the fuck is he doing?
He's giving me the bird and he's fishing.
ah,
While sitting in the water fishing.
Sitting in the water. That's funny.
I'm
Hey.
sorry. Today in history we have Tim Shitsby.
Ebenezer Scrooge, Tim Shitsby. Okay.
Yep. Scott, you have one more, right?
Ebenezer Scrooge, Tim Shitsby. Oh, that should be his album cover. Ebenezer.
Yeah.
Scott, you have one
Anyway,
more,
let's
right?
move on, guys.
What were we talking about? Shithead number twos.
Yeah.
Shit 1 and shit 2.
1990.
Yes. Okay. I'm so preoccupied by what's going on.
Yeah.
All right.
And hold on a second. Before you continue, Sohan, we can hear you breathing. So can you move your mic away a little bit?
Stop with your mouth breathing.
Yeah. Stop breathing. Suffocate. For the glory of the show. Anyway, go ahead.
While I'm busy dying.
Yeah,
trying to read.
while you're busy dying on chips. Oh my God. I have to remind me to tell you about that. That was hilarious.
Use a lighter. Burn it up and leave.
Anyway, 1990, Venice Film Festival, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. Directed
Oh.
Directed by Tom Stoppard, wins the Golden Lion.
The Golden Lion.
There it is again.
Yep.
The lion.
The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
The audacity of Alice.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Alice is
Just
so
kidding.
audastic that she is Audacity, the music service.
Of course, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But she's got to have Tim Shitsby and his freaking,
Yeah.
fishing shit, whatever.
Oh my god, what go back. What was he doing? I saw him standing like weird. Oh. God, look at that skinny ass guy. Anyway, Alice, it's your turn, 1991.
Oh, we got 1991. Oh, ayo. We
Hey-o.
got Major League Baseball player statistical agency or accuracy committee votes to drop asterisk next to Roger Maris. Right? Yeah, it's the same Roger Maris. Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
He had a 1961 home run record of 61, passing Babe Ruth on 60, and determination of an official no-hitter must go at least 9 innings.
Ah.
But I do remember, I think did HBO do a short
Guess what?
series called
Guess
61?
what?
They dropped the asterisk because they were suspicious about that.
Guess
So-
what?
What?
That is who Mark McGwire beat in 1998, the Roger Maris
Ah.
record. So,
Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
yep.
And
Yeah,
Another baseball.
And guess
and they
who?
put an asterisk
Yeah,
next to
surrounded.
him.
Well, they
Of
just
course.
straight dropped them. They just straight dropped their records because it was steroid, proven.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
those records actually don't even exist.
Damn.
Just
So that-
to
no
fans,
play.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fans that remember watching it. Because I remember Mark McGwire and his heyday.
I can't remember
he's
his name
really
right
good.
now. There's this kid that's just this hitter. I think he plays for the Cubs right now. They say he's got a chance next year or so at hitting 62. He
Wow.
really does. So we might have someone to legit, no steroid, break the record.
Until they
Oh,
find
that would
out.
be
It might
fantastic.
be done.
It could make baseball exciting again.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would
dude.
be nice.
Yeah.
This kid is
Dude, it
crushing
can
them.
be done.
I can't remember his
I don't
name right now.
doubt it.
Yeah.
but,
That's a tough
like,
go in this era.
He
You
hits
think
like
for
a
the Cubs?
freaking.
Yeah. Alice, you have another one here.
Okay. Alright. Yep, I do. So we have a on this day in 1992, in his record 115th and final U.S. Open singles match, Jimmy Connors is beaten by Ivan Lendy,
Lendl.
3-6, 3-6-3,
Lindell.
6-0 in a second round match. Wendell, you said?
Yeah, Lendl.
Oh, Lendell. Oh,
Yeah.
Lendell. Okay, not Lendell.
Because it would be a lowercase
Yeah, it looked like an
I.
I on my phone.
Hey, y'all
Yeah,
seen
like-
the? Y'all seen
I
the?
love my new scenery today, but at the same time, I have a little bit of a glare where I see my reflection, like, reading, and I'm like, God damn it, stop seeing myself.
Y'all seen that article above it, right?
What article?
Oh,
1992, Garrett Silent is the first non-news program to be seen on 3 networks simultaneously: CBS, NBC, and PBS, about child abuse, hosted by Oprah.
Oprah. Here we go.
Scared
Oprah.
Silent?
Yeah,
I
this ain't
think
the
I
Oprah
actually kind of remember that, but
This isn't the Oprah
Really?
Winfrey show. This is something she did before that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is when she was climbing up the
for her
ladder.
Well, no, didn't she like start her show, the Oprah Winfrey show, start like in the late 80s?
Let me check. When did the
Yes,
Oprah-
yes, it
Like,
did.
I could have sworn, otherwise it
Yeah,
might have
yeah.
been the early 90s.
September
Yeah, you're
8th.
right, because
September 8th,
She had a-
1986.
she had an episode
Yeah.
about AIDS patient.
Ah.
Oh!
Yeah, he was talking about the AIDS epidemic also.
Alice, you have one more
Oh,
here in
did she have Anthony
1992.
Fauci on there too?
Fauci?
I think
Was
so.
Fauci on her show?
I don't know. That's a-
Let me look this up.
No.
Was
Yeah,
Fauci
he's a useless
on Oprah
doctor.
show? Let's see here.
in the 80s.
No. Well,
The droplet!
the droplet.
The droplet. Droplet.
Oh no, I gotta figure out this redneck.
You
way
guys
to
are
cut
crazy.
strings that we can't.
Use a lighter. And
Alice, you have
melt
one
it
more
in half.
1992 here.
No,
Now you
I
get
just
a-
one. I just did a third one. I
And
thought that was my
Oh.
third.
And it's a
then,
Beatle.
Oh, that was my birth year. Holy shit.
I will take this. 1992, singer Harry Nilsson made a rare and final concert appearance, joining Ringo and his all-star band for a version of his "Without You" at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada.
I guess
Oh,
that
damn.
that's what was happening on my birthday.
Ah.
Well, yeah,
Oh
well,
yeah,
birth
is it
year.
your birthday?
No, his birth date is October 31st.
Yes,
Oh,
it's coming up.
okay, yeah, that's right.
And Alice, yours is
Pretty
coming
darn
up
Just me
soon.
who has a birthday.
Damn.
Pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Harry
Yeah.
Houdini's death date, October 31st.
Oh, wow. That's when he died?
Yep.
I think I remember that. Yeah, because he died like on a Halloween. That's yeah. Wait, 365 days later in 1993, Mats Wilander defeated fellow Swede Mikael Pernfors in a U.S. Open marathon 7-6, 3-6, 1-6, 7-6, 6-4 in 4 hours 1 minute. Match ended at
Damn.
2:26 in the morning. Holy crap!
Jesus Christ.
That's
Fuck
the
that.
long match.
Like, I don't like tennis, but, like,
That was-
shit. Like,
that was
I
the
understand
long
it's a
match.
hard sport.
Dan, the real talk about this, I think 2 days ago, about a long tennis match.
Yeah, the longest
Oh,
tennis
really?
match. Like,
So yeah, it ended at 2 a.m. in the morning.
yeah.
You know how men.
Yeah, so
Tennis
it must
is
have been
different.
this one.
Let's see here. The longest tennis match lasted 11 hours and 5 minutes. I remember reading about that a while ago. That's a long time.
Yeah, there was
Just
a baseball
unlock
game that
it
went
and,
like there was a
put
baseball
more
game
real.
that went like 20 innings one time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dang.
Yeah, it went on to like 3 in the morning or some shit.
Jesus. Anyway, 1994, Miami quarterback Dan Marino threw 5 touchdown passes in Dolphins' 39-35 win over New England. This set National Football League record with his 18th game of 4 or more touchdown passes. Alice, can you please mute your microphone?
Yep, sorry.
Thank you.
Mr.
Dan
No
Mari-
Super Bowl himself.
Dan Marino.
He has no
I was 16 and playing football. He was a god.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dan
well,
Marino.
Us high school
That's
kids, you know.
after-
Super Bowls, right?
Like
Actually, what was
I
being
actually
said?
remember this. This was all over ESPN.
No
this was a
Super
huge
Bowl.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like one of the best quarterbacks to not win a Super Bowl.
No,
But yeah.
Yeah,
and he
actually,
went
we
like
were
his
saying
he went
he's
like his
a-
rookie or second year and never went back because they lost, that Super Bowl. He went to one and never went back.
I'm
Like
thinking.
I think it was his second year.
I'm thinking
Well,
of
no,
implementing. I'm thinking of implementing a rule on the show where if you want to talk, you need to like raise your hand because like
I am going to raise my hand.
Yeah.
Actually, what Lewis was talking about there, he was talking about because of all the football teams, he doesn't like sports. He loved the Dolphins and he loved Dan Marino, and that's why I
Yeah.
said something. So what I was talking about when you asked me to mute actually was relevant to the article.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
So-
just hearing murmurs and stuff. And like,
Oh no, it's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I haven't been the one. No, I haven't been the one that's been interrupting all the time. We got undefeated.
No.
Just a note on the Dolphins. On the West Coast, we call them fish wrap.
So yeah,
I heard that.
So many voices.
Any schmuck can win a Super Bowl, but only one team can go
There's
on.
just so many voices. We gotta
Yeah.
raise our hands now.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Only got,
You
only got
remember,
one.
I used to do that in previous shows.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. We got to bring that
But I
up.
only got one thing to say about Dan Marino.
Yes.
Laces out.
Oh my God. Lace is out.
All right. Well, now I'm gonna mute because I don't know. I don't want to do this television debut, so I'm gonna mute myself.
What? What television debut?
Well,
What are
there's
you talking
a. Oh wow, 1995 here.
Fine,
Is,
I'll do it myself.
it's Ghost's turn actually.
Okay, go ahead. But
What is
no, this
Alex
cool though.
talking about?
1995, I'm guessing. No, wait. 90. You can either do 95 or 94.
You can do 94.
I mean,
Whatever, up to you, dude. You get three articles. Your decision.
Let's do the
cause,
television
cause,
debut.
ni- 'cause 94 is interesting.
1995 cult TV series Xena Warrior Princess starring Lucy Lawless and Renee O'Connor debuts in the U.S.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a pretty popular show. I never really watched it, but I know it was Super popular.
Bless you.
I like how Bruce Campbell was in both Hercules and Xena.
Love Bruce Campbell. I'm a huge
That
Evil
was
Dead
exactly
fan.
what I was about to say there, Sohan. That's why I had my hand up.
Yep.
Ask Steve.
Ah,
Oh
Well, that
God.
too. I'm did you know that the chick that Xena's sidekick, she actually came out of the closet in real life, but they
Yeah.
made it like I think after she did, it kind of like added in a lesbian thing, and I think Lucy Lawless had no interest in doing it
Mm.
after that, and so like soonly after, I could be wrong. Xena was like canceled, but yeah, Bruce
Sounds about
Campbell
right. That
was
sounds
in
about
both
right.
Hercules and
Yes.
yeah.
Yo,
1998.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah,
Ghost in
Xena was.
1998.
Wait. Right before that, it's the first Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I thought it was.
Oh, okay, the first 1998. Mr.
Yes.
Ghost, if you don't mind taking the first two 1998s, like the actual first one right after 97, the millionaire one, and then the historical event afterward.
The historical event, or
Afterward, yeah.
okay, yep. Here we go. 1998. First ever Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, hosted by Chris Tarrant, debuts on ITV in Britain.
Interesting.
So that wasn't
Well,
even
also,
US.
we just
That
filled
debuted
in for
Britain.
America.
That's the
That
first
debuted
ever.
in Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that debuted in Britain. Wow, I
Who
never
wants
knew
to
that.
be a millionaire?
Well, my hands up, but you know.
You gotta be on
Did
camera,
you
so
ever-
but
did you ever
Ghost.
see
You guys remember the British scandal where the guy was coughing the right answers and the guy would answer them?
Yeah, coughing.
Yeah,
and
Yeah, that was
Oh,
crazy,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Every time he would cough when it was the right answer,
Yeah.
that was wild.
People find way
really
interesting
was.
ways to cheat. So, you want
Yeah,
to say something?
that was.
He went all the way too. Like he went.
Yeah.
all
Oh, he
the way.
won. They took his money. I think they arrested him for fraud.
Yeah.
That sounds like something
Yeah.
That sounds like something Piers Morgan would do.
Well, that was the Britain one too. That wasn't the American one. That was actually the
Well-
Britain one that did that.
Yep.
But yeah, pretty much. That's I didn't know that was a Brit show first. You know, like that one show, Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
That started off as a Brit show.
Or British.
I love both.
What was first, America's Got
Oh.
Talent or Britain's Got
Oh
Talent?
no, actually, no. No. Whose line was it anyway? When it first started out, it had a British host, but you had American and Canadian comedians doing it with them. But
Yeah,
it was originally a British show.
Colin Mockery and I know
It
Wayne
was
Brady.
aired on British television
Brady.
originally.
Yeah. What's up, Ghost?
I think it was aired on British television originally.
Yeah.
Even though they had American comedians and Canadian, it was an originally British show first before
Yeah.
it came to America.
Anyway, you have another one here,
Start the-
1998, Mr. Ghost.
All right, 1998. Kind of a interesting one. New York Yankees beat Chicago White Sox 11-6 to win their 100th game on the earliest date in MLB history, besting the 1906 Chicago Cubs and 1954 Cleveland Indians by 5 days.
That is interesting,
Yeah,
but that's
so,
not the one
wait,
I was
wait,
talking about.
Wait, they won the World Series.
That was the next. That was the last 1998.
Guys,
It's not about Google.
Time out.
the Yankees won. The Yankees won the World Series that year.
Oh yeah, they were unstoppable.
Yeah, but no, Mr.
Yep.
Ghost, can you read the historic event, the black one, the highlighted one, please?
I thought you wanted me to skip that one. I'm sorry.
No. We always. Here's the thing. We always read those, and every now and then we read the ones in between. But we always read the black ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. We're still learning.
1998. Googly. Google is formally incorporated by Larry Page and Sergey Brin, two students at Stanford University. Today they invented Google.
Yeah.
Hey.
I really wish they hadn't, but oh well.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, now
Yep.
it's Sohen's turn.
So
Okay.
hen, so hen, so hen.
Mm,
So,
see.
99, 2000.
Oh, there we go. Before 2002, before a U.S. congressional panel, Doris Roberts, God rest her soul, testified that age discrimination is prevalent in Hollywood.
Yeah, prevalent.
Prevalent.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was awesome. She was so funny.
Isn't she the mom from?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah.
And
She was the grandma and
boy.
grandma's boy.
Yeah, that's right.
She was so funny in that movie.
Yeah. What's up, Sohan? You were saying something?
No, it's like, no. I'm like, God rest her soul and all that, you know. Good actress.
Dude, Grandma's Boy hit me in a weird place because, like, the main character is named Alex, and that's my name too. And I would love to have a monkey that knew kung fu. That's awesome,
By the way, the father in Everybody Loves Raymond, he was the guy that played Frankenstein's monster in Young Frankenstein.
Yes, he
with,
was.
Yes,
he was. Yeah, Dad told me about that, 10 years ago or something? It's been a while. He told me. He gave me that interesting tidbit of trivia, and that's, cool.
And also in 2002, Kelly Clarkson is crowned the winner of the first series of American Idol TV singing competition series.
Cool.
There it is.
That was a long time ago.
Then after that, I think it's Ruben Studdard.
Wow, it was a long time ago. I feel old now.
I do too.
Well, Scott.
Dang you, Ghost. Dang you,
Ghost. I got one more.
Oh, yeah, you do. I'm sorry.
In 2005, 20-year-old Kyle Busch becomes the youngest driver to win a NASCAR Cup Series when he outduels Greg Biffle in the Sony HD 500 at California Speedway. Now, excuse me, I gotta go dip some Verite to see you.
Well, I'll tell you what, son bitch. Sounds like you're trying to imitate a southern accent and you're doing a somewhat okay job. NASCAR left tire.
It's like I'm in Wisconsin, like Alice or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
She's muted. She don't see it.
Yeah.
Good thing.
You dodged a bullet.
Oh, she's in the cloud. She's in the cloud. All right, Scott. Now it's your turn.
Oh my gosh, it is finally.
Yeah, finally.
Finally, someone let him out of his cage.
Well, speaking of things in cages, you got a tiger here, dude.
Yeah, 2006, Tiger Woods matches the lowest final round of his career, 8 under of 63, in the Deutsche Bank Championship of Norton, Massachusetts to win for the 5th straight time and 7th time in his PGA Tour season.
Cool.
Yeah. If I can read.
Yeah.
Darn it.
If you can read, which, you did a good job there. You're still learning,
Well, we all pretty much know Tiger Woods. Like, I don't know if we know, like, his other, relationship issues, but he was, like, the best golfer for a long time.
I know about his relationship issues.
Okay.
Yes. Sohan knows.
All right, we have lost the meat cleaver. It is just too hot up here for him. He can't stand it. So.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us, meat cleaver. So.
Much appreciated.
Yep. Anyway, Scott, you have another one. This is an interesting movie. So.
I've never seen it, honestly.
Well, now we have another one in the queue.
Xander is just a trooper. He's like trucking it out through all the heat.
I gotta, I have no choice. There's nowhere to go in this house. It's just hot everywhere. So, yeah.
Well, I remember Sunday, you told me Sunday is brutal, so.
Well, it's actually 100 degrees right now. You can actually see it on the stream right now. You can see my desktop. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the stream
It's
on
steaming.
Discord, the actual stream on YouTube. You can see my Discord. 100 degrees Fahrenheit, mostly sunny. We have one cloud in front of the sun here. 11:28 in the morning on the 5th of September 2022. So, anyway, Mr. Scott, tell us about 2008 here.
2008, The Hurt Locker, directed by Catherine Bigelow and starring Jeremy Renner, premieres at the Venice Film Festival, the Best Picture of 2010.
Nice.
I heard it was a good movie.
It
That's
was.
honestly one of the movies I haven't seen.
What? There's a movie I've seen that you haven't? What? How is that possible?
Whoa.
I've never seen The Hurt Locker either.
Well,
Oh my god.
But I
guys,
can tell you, I've seen the hell out of Black Hawk Down.
Yep.
guys,
And lone survivor.
Hold on,
Right.
Scott's trying to say something.
Yes, senor.
To end my last one, look at 2012. I'm going to read it now, this highlighted one. Look, 25 people are killed at a funeral suicide bombing at Nagahar, Pakistan.
Wow.
A freaking a funeral suicide.
Wow.
Man, not even funerals are fucking sacred.
What's up?
Yeah,
Yeah, you leave
like,
people
what-
alone on
what?
those
Ghost
days.
wants to say something.
What is up with that?
Hold on, Ghost is trying to talk.
There's
Okay.
actual footage. I mean, I'm not saying you should watch it, but there's actual footage of a funeral at a Princeton funeral, and this IRA guy just starts throwing grenades into the procession. Like,
That's
there's
awful.
actual like footage of it. It's people do that crazy stuff. I mean, it's unbelievable.
You know, I
Yeah.
understand hating people. I understand differences of opinions and everything, but there's a time and a place. You know, leave funerals alone. Like, for example,
Right,
like when the Westboro Baptist Church were picketing funerals of fallen soldiers, and they're saying that God let them die because we support homosexuality. It's like, dude, fuck off. Like, you know, leave the funerals, leave the weddings alone. You know, there's a time and a place. You know, and
Yeah,
I
and that's-
understand anger, but you know, there's a time and a place, and it's not a funeral.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
Let
But don't
people-
worry. Don't worry, Xander. He got what's coming to him. Fred Phelps is fucking dead.
good. So
Good.
Then I hope nobody protested his funeral, because why would you want to be like him?
exactly.
Exactly. He's a big ass hypocrite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hope nobody did it, because that means you'd be like him. You know?
Yeah, you know what? That's snuffing his face, giving him the respect that he refused to give others. That's, you know, hey, fuck you. Here's a 1-up. You know. So
Yep.
anyway, Scott, you have one more here. 2016.
One more. Okay, 2016, Mother Teresa canonized by Pope Francis at the ceremony at the Vatican.
Yeah. You hear that? She's now canon in the Bible manga.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm not sure what that means.
Canonized means
Canonized.
achieving sainthood. So
Yeah.
she is now viewed in the Catholic Church as a saint.
Oh,
Yo.
I already thought that about her.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? That's one good thing that comic fuck did.
Pope Francis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Miss Alice, if she's there.
Alice,
I don't even know what we're looking at here.
Alice.
Ooh,
Alice.
this is a good one.
Is Alice there? Oh, there she is.
No, I'm here. Actually, what this kid brought us some like he thought were like small fish for bait, but what they are actually they're baby walleye.
Oh, wow.
Walleye trout.
Cool.
Yeah,
Back so
we
they
want to put
swim.
these back in the water because they can get.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd hook them in their back so they swim.
History show, not the fishing show.
Yo, Miss Alice, what happened in 2017?
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, she's really robot-y. Time out, Alice. Time out, Alice. You're robot-y. Time out. Yeah, you're getting really laggy. Like, your video
Hell
is
yeah.
shot. Okay. Well, while Alice is fixing her technical difficulties, I'm going to assume my turn. In 2017, Nobel Peace Laureate Malala Yousafzai criticized Suu Kyi's lack of response to the Rohingya crisis in Myanmar.
Yeah.
She kind of looks like a Middle Eastern Kenny, you know, with her orange thing, you know?
Oh gosh.
So, I just hope she doesn't live like one. 2017
No.
as well, U.S. President Donald Trump announced Dreamers program, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, DACA, will be stopped. And I believe that's like, you know, the cages on the border where they're separating, you know, the families of the immigrants, you know?
Yeah.
So, which Obama set up. Thank you, Obama. You know, nobody talks about that. Obama's the one who started caging children, if he wasn't drone striking them. So,
Oh my god. This is interesting.
2018, the FBI announced it had recovered a pair of Dorothy's ruby slippers from the Wizard of Oz that was stolen 13 years prior. Wow, that is really interesting.
No kidding. No kidding, dude.
Yeah.
But yo, I was talking about the one below the The Trump one.
Uh,
The 400-year-old sunken Portuguese spice trade ship discovered near port of
Cascade.
Cascais,
Cascade, I think.
Portugal.
Yeah, interesting. Huh.
Cthulhu? What?
Cthulhu. No, not Cthulhu. But Alice, welcome back.
Can you hear me better now, though?
Alice, you get to talk about. You're still laggy. Never mind. I guess you don't get to talk.
Yep.
She's just stuck on her screen like. Sold for $31.29. Anyway, let's just move on to Ghost Virus here. Take up 2018, good sir.
I'm going to jump back under this one I thought was interesting.
Okay.
In 2018, Amazon becomes America's second $1 trillion company.
Dang.
What's the first one?
Probably Google. Probably Google.
First U.S.
I thought that was a fascinating fact. That was something else.
I don't know. That's my guess.
Apple.
Is probably Google, right?
Apple.
Yeah, when I read that, I was like, what's the first one?
August of 2018, Apple became the first U.S. company ever to be worth $1 trillion. This achievement took 42 years.
Yeah, so it's Apple.
Boom.
Apple.
Yep, totally.
Like, grassy area.
Apple.
Fuck Apple.
Okay, you ready for my second one?
Yes.
Same thing with Google and the dead internet theory. Like, Google is all about that part.
Oh, yeah. I got to show Ghost here the dead internet theory one of these days. It'll blow his mind to the wall.
All into the dead internet theory, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, what, 60% of information's fake? It's not even fucking humans?
Beyond that, dude. It's beyond
Oh, yeah,
monsters.
we'll get into it. Yeah, we'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get into that for sure.
1.21 gigabytes.
Can of worms.
Okay, guys, you ready for
Yep. Go ahead.
In 2018, NFL player Colin Kaepernick, who kneeled during the U.S. national anthem, is the new face of Nike's 30th anniversary advertising company.
Campaign.
That was a big deal.
This guy's a piece of
That was a
shit.
big deal what he did.
What? I have some of the funniest memes to all of the responses of people for Colin Kaepernick doing the Nike. Do what it takes, even if you have to have sacrificed everything, just do it. Like, I've got one, just do it. Even after you have to cut off your balls, just do it, and it has, Bruce Jenner.
Ah.
With, as being Caitlyn Jenner, or whatever. Like, just sacrifice
For
everything.
1 second. I got 1 second.
All right. Mr. Sohan, why don't you take 2019 here, the election of interest?
Yes, election of interest 2018. British Rebel Alliance of MP vote to ban a no-deal Brexit and reject PM Boris Johnson's call for a snap election.
The guy who resigned.
Yeah. I don't know much about British politics, but like we've been talking a lot about this guy over the past like couple of days, and yeah, I'm so sick of seeing this disheveled ass looking European Donald Trump version, guy. This guy's a piece of crap,
Dude, yeah, and everyone thought, like, even the Q people thought he was actually legit when I was, like, watching, like, they're like, oh, Boris Johnson, he's, like, the OG. I'm like, no, he's not, dude. He's not. Don't trust him.
Hong Kong leader.
Shit.
Yeah,
Here we
it
go.
didn't seem like it at first, right?
Yeah, but we have a really relevant one coming up here, being YouTubers, a lot of us. Soen, what happened in 2019?
I was gonna do that after this one.
Okay.
2019 Hong Kong leader Carrie Lam withdraws controversial extraction bill to China after 3 months of massive protest.
Controversial extradition. Yeah.
Extradition.
I'm trying to figure out what all that. So was that they're trying to extradite people or prevent people from being extradited to or from? Alice,
Yeah,
we can hear
one of
wind.
the two.
Alice, can you stand behind a wall or something? We're getting a lot of wind. And now you're lagging.
Yep.
And in 2019, YouTube's fined $170 million for illegally collecting data on children's viewing habits by U.S. Federal Trade Commission.
Dang. These people are data mining children. What's up, Ghost?
That's like finding them $170. These people have no repercussions. They don't.
Yeah.
That's dude. I'm so sick of hearing these fines because They
nothing.
know. Okay, we're gonna have to pay this much. These pharmaceutical companies know they make 13 billion, and then they're gonna have to pay 8 billion in lawsuits, but they still make 5 billion. They know they're gonna kill people. This stuff drives me nuts.
It doesn't hurt them. It doesn't hurt them at all.
Yeah, this is these. I hate hearing this stuff. Sorry, I got a little rant there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
Scott, can you maneuver into another portion of the house or something? We're getting a lot of saxophone from your end. Anyways, whose turn is it?
I'm gonna say just 2 left.
Okay, just 2 left. Who wants to do the last 2? You know, just to wrap this section up.
Okay, I got it. In 2022, record 52% of Americans 18 to 29 years old are living with their parents because of the pandemic, according to Pew Research Center study.
Huh.
Those really parents.
So over half of the 18 to 29-year-olds are still living with their parents in 2020, which I'm older than that category. Scott, we're hearing a lot of saxophone.
Oh shit. Okay.
Not hating it, but yeah, it's loud.
It's distracting.
All right.
So pick up this last one here, and then we'll do another split.
In 2021, Nigerian government announced it is suspending Twitter indefinitely after removing a post by President Muhammad Buhari.
Dang. That's an interesting
What
hat.
What did he say?
Well, it's like an Islamic hat.
Oh no, no! The Nigerian government banned Twitter. I remember that.
Yeah.
So the country of Nigeria banned Twitter.
Wow.
That's how bad.
Let me
Twitter.
guess. Were they getting hit by scammers?
Well, no, like because of their
I know.
power to
Joke.
No.
I got the joke.
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh well, yeah. It is. I didn't realize it was a joke. My bad. But yeah, in all honesty, though, it was because of all the political implications. Like we saw, how between Facebook and Twitter, the divisiveness and how crazy it made everybody with politics. They have extreme influence, and Nigeria is this little country, and they don't want a country like the U.S. to come in beyond all the other ways they can. And influence their politics and all that stuff. So they just have to ban Twitter.
I don't know if they know, but Twitter ain't gonna do that. Every country already came and fucked Africa up.
That's true, but now put a stop to it somehow. So,
Look what they did to the Congo.
Yeah.
They stripped it dry.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna perform.
See?
It's
My bad about the saxophone.
Yeah, it's all right. You have no control over it. Just yeah.
They playing good though. It sounds good.
Yeah,
though.
it was good, but yeah, don't get me wrong, it was good, but it's a little distracting. Anyway, let's move on into bursts. Let's start us off with me right now because let's refresh the turn calculator. So I'm gonna try to start enabling some rules. So it's me, Ghost Virus, Sohen, Scott, and then Alice, and then we'll just go in a circle. Now in bursts and deaths we go 2 by 2 because it's a smaller section because it's just bursts and deaths and such. So I'm going to start in the year 973. We have Al-Biruni, was an Iranian mathematician, astronomer, and polymath. He was born in Kaith Khawarizm, Afrigid dynasty, dying in 1048. Some sources cite 5th as birth date. So it's either today or tomorrow. So whichever he was born. And then we're moving on up into 1824. We have Anton Bruckner, an Austrian composer, Te Deum, Wagner Symphony, the Wagner disciple, and quote-unquote monumental bore, born in Ansfelden, Austria, dying in 1896. Wow, can you imagine being so boring that you went down in history as being a monumental bore? Good lord. That guy had no excitement about him at all. He's like an anti-Alice. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, Mr. Ghosts, 1892.
I'm trying to find it. I'm looking here. Go ahead and skip me for the moment.
Because we're now in bursts. We're in another section, so we just finished the events, We're now in another
Yeah, I'm
page
looking
of
for
births.
births and deaths.
Scroll all the
Okay.
way up. There's a tab. Births and deaths.
Okay.
Scrolling.
So we're skipping a ghost right now. We're going into Sohan.
Okay. While he does that, I want to do 1843. Charles Dyke, British statesman and radical politician, born in London, died 1911.
Huh.
Charles Dyke.
Charles Dyke.
Grow up, Zohan. Grow
Actually,
up,
it's
Zohan.
Dilk.
Alright.
It's Dilk. There's an L in there. It's
Alright,
D-I-L-K-E.
I think
Alright,
you
yeah.
need to sit in a corner, Zohan.
I am in the corner right now.
Have a seat.
1850. Luigi Cardona, Italian Field Marshal, World War I, Corporato, born in Verbania, Kingdom of Sardinia, died 1928.
Dang.
Wow.
It is the Luigi.
Luigi.
This might be a big name, Scott. Can you take 1851 here?
Yeah. John Dillon?
Yeah.
Okay. John Dillon, Irish nationalist and British lower house leader, born in Blackrock, Dublin. Died in 1927.
Yeah, John Dillon. The name is in my head for a reason. I don't know why, but I think he had like some major part in the Irish because he's an Irish nationalist, you know. But he was also a British lower house leader, so he was playing both fields. So that's interesting.
Yeah. Is it still my turn?
You've read one, so you have one more.
Alright, so 1892, Darius Milhaud, French composer of Maximilian, born in Marseille, France, died in 1974.
And now we have Miss Alice, who was somehow turned into a Shitsby for a second there. I saw him on the screen. Did you see that too? Got a good view of the Shitsby. So.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell, so I'm just taking your word for it.
Alice.
Sorry, I was casting on live bait, a little baby fish. It was baby walleye, sadly, that I had to. But anyway, where am I at for births? Where are we in death? 1901, we've got a William Lyons, British industrialist for Jaguar, also from Blackpool, Lancaster, in England. So also the same day that what was it, that what weird ridiculous Jaguar name they had before he became Jaguar? It was also his birthday.
Ah, interesting. It looks like he died though. When did he die?
Oh, is this in deaths?
No, this is births, but he died.
Oh, births.
So,
I was gonna say I can't see. Oh, 1985 he died.
I'm sorry, I forgot to highlight for you.
Yeah, I know, it's that stupid glare from the goddamn sun. Damn you, vitamin D!
Curse you!
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, here we go, Alice. I have this highlighted, and this is a bad guy here.
Eduard Wirth. He was a Nazi physician from Auschwitz, born in Würzburg, Germany, died in 1945. Imagine that. Birthday, 1909.
He looks disturbed. Look at him.
Yeah, he looks bad. He looks like a grown-up Sid from Toy Story. But Alice, what year was he born in?
He's that guy that like does his maniacal fingers.
Kind of, sort of. Alice, what year was he born in?
Me? What year was I?
No, what year was
84.
he? You didn't say. No, you didn't say the year he was born in.
I said. I did say. I said 1909.
Oh, okay.
He tried to perform the human centipede on someone. On people.
God.
And now you're all fucking. Now you guys are all robot-y.
You're robot-y.
No, we're not. Am I robot-y?
No. Am I robot-y?
Okay. No, you're not.
So it's not us, Alice. You
Alice.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo.
Anyway, 1918, we have Paul Harvey, was a U.S. news commentator and radio broadcaster.
Domo.
Rest of the story. Born in Tulsa, Oklahoma, dying in 2009.
He looked like Dick Clark.
Kinda, yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto.
With blonde hair. Dick Clark with blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we have Clive Granger was born on this date in 1934. He was a Welsh-born British economist. He was born in Swansea, Wales, dying in 2009.
Mm.
Yeah. And then
Right.
Ghost Virus. Why don't we give you a double turn? Let's read 4 if you want to.
Yeah,
Okay,
get you a double shot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got 1942, Raymond Floyd, American golfer, 4-time major title winner, born in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. And he does not say when he died.
Because he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We go over there and help him.
Oh,
with
okay,
it.
so he's still, yeah, okay, so he did not. He's still alive. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, next we got 1949, Tom Watson, American golfer, 8-time major winner, British Open, 1975, 77, 80, 82, 83, born in Kansas City, Missouri.
Dang.
Still kicking.
Yep.
Ooh.
And we got, forgive me for this one, Shinya Yamanaka,
Good job.
1962, Japanese physician, Nobel Prize winner for physiology or medicine, born in Osaka, Japan.
Oh, you
Pretty
got
cool.
it. You got it.
Yeah.
Pretty
I think
cool.
you got it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, your places are
What's
untied.
so funny?
What's so funny?
1964.
Okay, let's see here. 1964. Oh god, I'm just worried about the name. What? Which one?
You know who it is. You know
Oh
he did.
my god! Oh, dude, you
guys
gotta
ready?
take this.
Wiener.
Ghost Virus, you gotta
yeah.
take this.
Mr.
What?
Wiener.
Me?
Anthony Weiner. No, Ghost Virus. Anthony Weiner, 1964.
Oh yeah, yeah, Ghost. You gotta take it. It has to be you.
Yep.
Do you see it, Ghost?
1964?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's highlighted in
No,
the stream.
it's not highlighted. Yeah, it's highlighted in the stream. I think he's viewing from his source.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's in the white. It's the non-highlighted one. It's just after 1963, just after Sam Yaffa.
Oh, yeah, 1964, Anthony Weiner, American politician and sex offender, born in New York City, New York.
Yeah. This is the
Yep.
guy who kept sending
That's
dick
me.
pics. What a dude, fitting name. Anthony Weiner couldn't keep his wiener in.
I mean, I don't know, man.
and
I'm
look-
not much of a thinker, but I would be like, that would be a bad idea. My last name's
Look-
Weiner.
Yeah.
but look how they labeled him though.
Yeah,
Sex
sex
offender.
offender. He is.
I
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
He was
They-
a
If they're not warranted, if they didn't want to see him, you know, that's a sex offender, you know?
now I'm wondering, is that Republican or representative of New York from 1999 through
but
2011?
he was a dim.
He was a Dem, so he was a representative of New York. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so it's my turn now.
Yes, it is.
1981.
No. I got one for y'all. You're gonna like this. 1968. John DiMaggio.
Ooh.
If y'all don't know who that is, he did the voice for Marcus Phoenix. He did the voice for Jake the Dog. And he did the voice of Bender.
Those are all awesome
He
characters.
better
I
be
love.
doing the voice for the new Bender.
Huh.
Yep, he's the voice actor for those.
Yeah.
Also, he did the voice actor for Joker too.
Oh yeah. Where was he born?
Dope. That's really dope.
He was born 1968
But where?
in Plainfield, New Jersey.
North Plainfield, New Jersey, to be specific.
Yep, North Plainfield. Let's see who else.
Yeah.
Go all the way down to. And let's see. Wait. Never mind. I must say. Oh, there's no
Oh, wait,
good fucking name.
Wait, 1979. 1979,
Okay.
right before 1980.
All right then. Right before night. Pedro.
No. But between Pedro
Bear?
and Hitomi.
Oh, 1979 Pooh Bear. Jason Boyd, American songwriter and record producer. Justin Bieber, Lupe Fiasco, Mariah Carey, Zach Brown. Born in New Haven, Connecticut. Pooh Bear.
Oh, that's really close to me. Damn.
I didn't know Xi Jinping was born down this date in 1979. Winnie the Pooh.
And he wrote music.
Yeah. Well, that explains things. He's using Justin Bieber. He's using a Canadian to influence the youth of the United States citizens. You know, like, wow, what a sneaky little bastard.
I just can't believe how close that is to me.
Yeah. Well, let's not give away our positions. We don't want anybody to hunt us down.
Ooh.
So.
No, they won't. I'm not living there, so.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Scott.
Ew, Beyonce.
He just
No,
practiced
Alex,
it, dude.
the one below
I got
it,
nothing
the
they
one
want.
Nobody's gonna come and want to choose New Haven, Connecticut as their living space. I'm not doxing myself.
Okay.
Anyway, 1981, Beyonce Knowles, American pop and R&B singer, songwriter and producer and actress for Destiny's Child, born in Houston, Texas.
Ah.
He's so pretty.
All the single ladies.
All the single ladies.
He's beautiful.
Yeah.
Remember Xander? She's the one who did the Tiffany's Black Diamond or
Yeah,
whatever that was.
She's the third person ever and the first black person ever to wear the Tiffany Diamond for a commercial. So yeah.
Oh.
We
'Cause
talked
I really
about
care
that
about Tiffany
a couple
diamonds.
days ago or so.
Ugh.
Well,
Well,
Scott, you have one more of your choosing, or you can just move on into deaths and start that off.
The lead singer of Flyleaf born today.
All right, yeah. Let's go to deaths. Okay.
Oh wait, no, 2,179.
Shit speak. All right, 2001.
You understand?
I know who that is.
Alright, I got
Aurora.
Wait, what?
September 4th.
Yeah.
We're not even in that year yet.
No,
Nayoda.
this is Star Trek.
Fictional.
Yeah.
Okay.
Having a little fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2179.
Yeah.
Nayoda Ihura, fictional Star Trek communications
doesn't look like he
officer,
is, but
born
he
in
is.
Nairobi.
Look at 1991. Carter Jenkins, born in Tampa, Florida. My
Yo,
man.
Let him cast out for you.
Yo, guys, let's not talk over each other. Scott,
Whatever.
finish up what you were saying, then Alice say it, then Ghost, you have your Carter thing here. So, Scott, go ahead.
Indubitably, Alice. Okay. 2179. Nayoda Uhura, fictional Star Trek communications officer, born in Nairobi, Kenya.
All right, now Alice, what were you saying?
Probably nothing.
Alice, you have the floor. Talk. I guess.
Okay,
because-
I'm sorry. Like I had to deal with my freaking thingy-majigger.
Alright.
And
Start the show.
time to start the show. We're gonna have someone get outplayed on casting off, but that's nothing to do with history.
Okay.
But Beyonce, I remember when it came out that they said she was younger than she really was, and then she got played out. So I was like, no, she's really my age. She's actually older than me, which I thought was
Anyway.
funny.
Ghost, you wanted to say something about 1991, right?
I just say,
Yeah.
my man, born in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah. Carter Jenkins.
Yeah,
the
I'm
actor.
sorry. I don't have the screen up. I had to go back into it, and it was playing its sweet time there.
All right.
And I was saying about one of my favorite singers in 1981, Lacey Strum, American rock singer, Flyleaf, born in Homestead, Florida.
Nice.
Miley Cyrus.
No, Lacey
Yeah.
Strum.
What year was that?
See, I have Des. I'm looking at Des, but I'm
I
looking
see.
on the screen from you. Yeah.
All right, Miss Alice. Let's go on into Death, Miss Alice, Lady Death. Why
Yep.
don't you start us off in 422?
Oh yeah, I will
Yeah,
definitely be
because,
starting that off. And we have 422 AD. Hang on, stupid.
FYI, we are 2
We
hours
have
in.
I know.
Saint Boniface.
The first.
He was an Italian bishop of Rome. He died today,
Yeah.
but doesn't say how old he was.
Let's see here. Saint Boniface the First. Let me look him up real
Yeah.
quick. Saint Boniface the
FYI,
First.
we are 2 hours in.
Just about. Yeah, I know. He was born in Rome, Italy, but we don't know when he was born. We just know when he died. So this was before those records, were really a thing, or they've been lost to time.
Coming inward though.
But Miss Alice, you have one more here in 1063.
We have We have Tugrill or Tugrill, right? That's his name.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah,
got it,
Tugrill.
you
He's a
got it.
Turkish conqueror of Persia. He Persia and Bangladesh,
Bang,
and founder of the Seljuk Empire. But today he died.
Yeah. Seljuk Empire from 1037 through 63, and he died at the age of around 73. Yo,
Yeah,
Alice,
yeah.
Alice, it would really help if you just like read what's in front of you instead of trying to ad lib.
I can't. Well, the thing is I can't
I'm
see
sorry.
it because of the glare of the sun.
Okay, you gotta remind me to highlight it for you.
Oops. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Anyway,
But,
Sohen,
yeah.
your
I
turn.
think I saw Robert Downey Jr., but I just
So
didn't.
What?
so
Yeah.
hen.
Your turn to 1821.
1821, Jose Miguel Carrera, first president of Chile, 1811 to 1814, shot and killed after a show trial at 35.
Dang, he was my
Oh
age.
God, Jesus.
Jesus died at the
So,
age of 32.
a murder of interest,
Yeah,
I
actually,
guess,
we talked
right?
about that. No, bless you. We talked about that
Thank you.
earlier in the main body of the show. After some kind of something or other, he was like ambushed or whatever and murdered, or something like that.
Mhm.
He was shot and
Yeah.
died. So
Also, 1864, John Hunt Morgan, American Confederate military leader of Morgan's Raiders, killed by Union troops at Greenville at 39.
dang. Yeah, that's the Civil
Jesus.
War right there, 64 in the heat of it.
Yep.
Uh,
1864 sounds about right.
yep.
Right in time of Lincoln.
Scott.
Scott, Scott, Scott.
Yeah. How does it feel,
Ooh.
Scott, getting chanted?
My turn.
Yeah, how's it feel now having the tables turned on you?
That don't feel.
My turn. My turn. My
That
turn.
Oh my God.
That don't sound so good.
Hey, it's not like tables have turned. Hey, what's going on here? I don't know. All right. 1909, Clyde Fitch, American playwright. Nathan Hale, the girl with the green eyes, dies of blood poisoning after an appendectomy at 44.
Oh, that sucks.
What's an
Well, I
appendectomy?
guess they did not know how to do
It's the
certain...
removal of an appendix.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. That's the removal of the appendix.
Yes.
Oh, okay. The useless organ that causes like should be a reason to die from.
The
Oh,
useless
okay.
organ that has nothing, that does nothing, we have no idea about it, but if it pops, we'll die of sepsis within hours, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alice.
Scott,
Shut
Scott,
up.
Scott.
Scott.
Scott, you have a baseball one here.
All right. Here we go. 1986, Hank Greenberg, American Baseball Hall of Fame first baseman, five-time MLB All-Star, World Series of 1985 and 1945, American League MVP of 1935 and 1940, Detroit Tigers dies of cancer at 75. Damn.
Sad times.
Yeah.
Shit snacks.
Yep.
Shitsbees.
Shitsbees.
Tim Shitsby.
Yeah.
And
He's
here
actually
we go
rapping
again.
right now.
As Ghost Virus mentioned earlier in the show, in 2006, on this date, September 4th in 2006, we lost
No,
the
not
Steve
Steve
Irwin Crikey, an Australian
Crikey.
naturalist and TV personality. He was a crocodile hunter. He was attacked and killed by a stingray at the age of 44 because he was fucking with it
Oh
and it
my
stabbed
God.
him right in the
Yeah,
heart.
he actually would have
Oh,
survived
That
it.
is a beauty.
He would have survived it if he hadn't pulled the stingray,
Probably.
the rod out of his
Heart.
chest.
I don't know.
So did he bleed to
probably.
death or
What
did he
a
get poisoned?
what a great human.
Steve
You know-
Irwin, right? Like, look at that. It's a beauty.
It's a
Oh.
beauty. Oh, this is a huge tiger shark.
This-
Yeah.
This snake is the most dangerous animal in the
What he's
world.
got is
One
just
bite from it
clear.
and I'm gone. I'm gonna stick my thumb up its asshole.
I think his kids are following in his footsteps.
They
One
are,
of his
they are.
daughters,
Oh,
his
man.
daughter,
They
she's
both
on
are.
Dancing with the Stars.
Well, no, beyond that,
His
like,
son was just on Shark Week.
yeah, well, like,
Oh, was she?
during the,
Yeah,
during,
he did a couple episodes.
yeah, during
Oh,
the
no
whole,
shit.
during the whole 2020 thing, the whole lockdown and all that stuff, they were actually, like, right before that hit, they were in the works of, like, you know, like, reopening their zoo, and, like, they had all this stuff going, and then, boom, COVID hit, and it knocked them on their
You want-
asses, and they had to scrounge and fight, and it was a battle,
You
but
want-
I think they've gotten on the other end of it clean, you know?
Xander.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Xander,
Well, the
Yes.
other ones, I mean, come on, man.
Hold on a second.
Xander.
Scott's trying to say something. What's up?
you want to know something about Steve Irwin? Also, before he passed away, they said his personality was like a caged tiger. So even if he sensed danger, like he was going out and facing it. So
Yeah.
even if he thought the stingray was gonna get him, like he was still going out. So like I don't know, that was
Yeah.
just his personality, you know.
There is
That
one
was just
thing.
his mentality.
There is one thing though about Steve Irwin that I don't like, and it's that like when he like dangled his his infant son like from in front of like a crocodile's open mouth or something. Remember that? That was like I do not like that at all.
See,
So.
what I didn't like about Steve Irwin, I didn't
And
like his hair. I didn't like his
great-grandfather did it
cutting
with
of his
his
hair.
dad.
Hold on.
You know,
hold on.
that's the life they live.
Hold on a second, Alice. Finish what you were saying, and then Ghost gets to say.
I was just simply saying that what I didn't like about Steve Irwin, I always hated his hair.
Yeah, he does have like that.
Hair always bothered me.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Luke Skywalker hair, the '70s cut and everything.
Yeah, like he just didn't want to leave like a certain era.
Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger still has that like flat top and everything. But Ghost, what were you gonna say?
Saying, I know it looks from us because we're not raised like that. That looks bad, but I'm sure his dad did that with him. His grandfather did it with his dad. His great grandfather did it. I'm sure that's something that's been going on in their family. They're raised around crocodiles from the minute they're born. That's why they know what they know about them. And I see it from our perspective. That's a weird family, but in their family, that's just what they do.
It's kind of like how it was okay for Michael Jackson to hang his kid over a balcony.
Oh God,
No.
that was awful. No,
I don't think that's a tradition in his family.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't know that though.
Well.
Anyway, 2014, we have a Joan Rivers, an American comedian,
Aww.
late show in Hollywood Squares, died at the age of 81 after serious complications from a procedure on her vocal cords. Yeah, like she was going under the knife way too much, and unhealthy, very unhealthy.
Yeah, but we all love her from.
And she
Space.
was Joan Rivers,
He
darling.
played the voice
She
of the
was Joan
robot.
Rivers. Yeah. So.
Dude, these damn fucking fish, they're like going after my feet. It's pretty cute.
Anyway, it's Ghost's turn now if he wants to pick any one of them before we close the show out here.
Yep.
If he wants to.
Oh shit, we have 2021. Somebody dies of ALS.
Good.
Oh,
There's
shit.
nothing to.
Well, Scott, why don't you take that one?
Yeah, not right now, but I will eventually.
Here we go. 2021. Tunch Ilkin, American football offensive tackle for the Pro Bowl. He was in the Pro Bowl of 1988 and 1988 Pittsburgh Steelers. And he was also a broadcaster for the Pittsburgh Steelers TV radio from 1998 wow, that's a long time. 1998 to 2020, dies of ALS complications at 63.
Well, it sounds like he crossed me in the wrong way.
Damn. Luke died of Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah. Well, ALS is actually my initials. ALS is my initials, so I am a disease. I killed him.
Xander, what the hell? Why would you do such a thing?
I don't know. It's in
You
my
killed
nature.
Stephen Hawkins.
Yeah, I can't help it. I just can't help it. Anyway, that concludes the show. Once again, you can check the underbar, the description, for anything you may find interesting, including, but not limited to, all things Omni Coalition, as well as...
Sohin TV on Twitch.
Yep. For all of you and all of us, I am A.O. Xander.
I'm Scott.
I am Who is Alice?
Troublemaker.
Iris.
Yep. And you, viewer, of course, are you. And for your dose of passive events daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific time.
1 p.m. Eastern.
12 Central.
Yep. Until you catch us tomorrow, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. And until then, toodles. Let's go, Brandon.
Be cool, stay in school, don't do drugs.
Whee!
Drive safe.